That still sounds like the Lord of the Rings. That still sounds like the War of the Worlds radio play, that sound. For those of you that are familiar with it. The sound the Martians make. It's your ping pong soundtrack. The dee-doo-doo. Sorry, it really sounds like the... Yeah, you know what I mean. Shrill, welcome to the stream. Bear, Eric, Azar, Cat, Scotty, how is everybody? Did I not put that? I didn't put the link properly in Discord. It's fine, it's fine. How is everybody? It's Friday. It's time for... Radware, give me a second. I've not even done this yet. There we go. Lovely. Predictions live, everybody.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Radware. How is everyone? Lovely. I'm a bit flustered. I've been rushing around trying to get ready. Predictions up, though, if somebody had let Discord know. Today, I think we need to lay the groundwork for what is to become the main game, because after yesterday's shit show, we are going to be playing Grounded full-time next week. Very likely from Tuesday. Because there's some things I want to poke around in the forest before we finish. Are we ready for this to become the main playthrough? Because I am. Lovely. We've got some shit to do today. I want to get... Do you know what I really need to do? I need to start thinking of a location for a forever base, don't I? Because I'm kind of just living on a stump at the moment under the snack bar thing. So you know, you say that. I am actually thinking there's probably going to be a bit of a gap between Subnautica, which is being pushed, My Winter Car, between State of Decay 3, which we didn't get the news you wanted, no word on Long Dark yet. We might need another game. Radware, thank you very much for the 8-month sub, though. It's wild we've known you 8 months. That's disgusting. Although it also feels like you've been here forever. I'm seeing a lot of Hollow Knight Twitch icons. Is it as good as everybody was hoping it would be? No, Valheim as well, I just realised. No, Martin, simply not. For we are max. Do a full playthrough of James Pond 3. Like, I've been looking at my options. And most of the options and things that I planned on streaming are not even coming out quite yet. So I don't know what we do. Gonna have to think of something. Radway, though, I appreciate the sub. I'll do James Pond. Is there a hard mode, Eric? Is there a permadeath setting? Speaking of mine, you will all remember where we left off last week. After a long heist into one of the anthills, we finally retrieved an egg. I brought that egg back to our temporary base and I planted it. And after a day or so, insects, right? Martin was born.
Look at you! Look at you!
Not only was he born, we put a saddle on him, and now we have a mount. But to actually officially name him Martin, apparently I need to build an anthill. Lovely. Right, this is our base, this is Grounded. We've got a few building projects on. We need clay and weed stems and stuff, but I think... In fact, that wouldn't be a bad thing to do, would it? We'll speak to Sloan about the hacker, get the acorn armour, and then after that we will finish building projects. Lovely. Right, let's get Martin named, then we can get on with the stream, shall we? Hollow Knight is great. I hope Silk Song is as good as Hollow Knight. You know, I caught a little bit of wind of the Co-Carnage thing. Did you see that, everybody? So silly. Why is the internet like this? Hello? Yeah, still a little bit buggy. Right, I am going to die to death, though. Again, as usual, if I die... Where the fuck did you just come from? If I die while the prediction's still live, the prediction will be voided because people just ramp up points on Team 2 before I can pay it out, right? Little dirtbag spiders. Right. Give me this water. Please don't fall into the... I'm actually going to die unless I can quickly get some water. Hello, game? There.
Let's
Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Now you can ride Martin all day and all night. I don't understand the reference, Bear. I better get some food though, haven't I? We'll just eat some bits and bobs of acorns and stuff, because I've got some shit to get on with. Martin, we need to name you. Any objection to me naming it Martin? We could name it something good. All it takes is somebody to say,
wish I had fries with that.
Please, and I'll name it after you instead. I'm on the brink. Call it Doc Martin. Sounds like a buggy experience. Alright, it can be called Eric then instead. That works. All in favour? Say sausage. I do need to fix this water situation, don't I? I'm terribly low on water. Predictions up, of course. I forgot to say. I think I forgot to say. Been so panicking about getting water and stuff. Come on, I need to make this nest for Martin. Let's call it Pebbles. There's too many brats in this game, mind, right? Including the protagonist. In fact, I think I've got a load of mushrooms I could be. Oh shit, what am I doing? Hang on, what am I doing? How do I consume? Nope, that's drop stack. Come back! That works. I'll work out how to play at some point. Mind right, good morning. Dougie, good morning as well. Get up, get to work, stop being lazy and work on your VO2 max. I'm reading a book about healthy by Peter Attia and he says VO2 max is the single best way to improve lifespan and health. Oh, sorry, Dougie. I didn't realise you were cheering.
Get to work.
Sorry.
Stop being so lazy and work on your V02 max. I am reading a book about health by Peter Attia and he says V02 max is the single best way to improve lifespan and health.
What's V02 max though, Dougie? And as a fucking 37-year-old man, is it too late for me? And please say yes, because it's less effort on my part. Right, Martin, it's time we built you a nest. Dougie, good morning. Oh, VO2. Max is a young kid, right? I don't need to worry about these things. Right, that's not the building menu. How do I get to the building menu? Here. No. Building menu. B. B. Right, ant nest. That's the hatchery. There it is. Ant nest. Fucking hell, Martin. How much space do you going to need to take up in my base? See, the base is already too big. I'm going to have to build this down. Martin can live down here near the gnats. This could be Martin's little fucking dry grass garden that he lives in. Lovely. Right, 6 weed stems. We can do that. Let's just get to work. The amount of oxygen your blood can carry. My watch constantly says mine is low, but what does it fucking know? How does it know? Also, how was I getting rid of the waypoint markers? Was it you? No? T? No, that's to call Martin. Hello, Martin, yes. Can I... Actually, let's go and get some weed stems, Martin. This is our first mission out together. I also need some clover. Gather mode?
I'll take 10.
Yes, Martin. Look at him. Okay, this might actually make farming faster. Because Martin can do all of the above. There was also places inside the anthill we didn't go because I didn't have this kind of chopping. Hope the inventory management gets better with an update. What's your downsides to it at the moment, Radwa? 'Cause it's pretty similar to the first game. It utilises. It's like, how can it do an ECG as well? What, your watch? I've got one of them smart meters where if you stand on it with both feet, it sends an electrical impulse up one leg, through your gentleman's excuse me, and down the other leg, and can tell you like your skeletal mass and stuff. How do I get off this? Left control is dismount. That's what I need to change. Martin, stop playing! No, Martin! Holy shit, Martin hits his shots. And I just gave him a little slap by accident. Sorry, Martin. It's fairly accurate. It can tell you how you're breathing during an activity and your pace and stuff. There we go. Right, defend me. There seems to be something with the menus that doesn't seem to be flowing correctly. That I will say. Let's make the ropes that I need for this. Plenty of plant fibre. I'm hoping I can actually name it, because I kind of asked if it was possible last week. I still don't know the... Radway, you worked this out for me last week. What's the button to get rid of waypoint markers? I thought it was T. But T just whistles this bitch. Try splitting some pile of items in a container and send to your inventory. You can just split and drop. That's one example. Splitting some pile of items. Y. There we go. It's Y. Okay, so it was just the one next to T. Okay, so there's like a hot craft. There. So many menus. I'm feeling like. Oop. Sorry, man. One thing about the forest is it definitely. Oh, that needs changing as well. Sorry, while we're getting started. What's sprint on a buggy? Sprint. So sprint normal. Is there a sprint buggy? Hot pouch, construction mapping, handy nap mapping. Sprint on a buggy. I ain't using the fucking things if I can't use the proper sprint. It's shift, but I need to change it. Sprint normally is shift, and it let me change that. Handy nap, no. Buggy. Pair chat, photo mode mappings. So many buttons, try playing on controller. I actually really like the first game on controller. I don't know what they've changed. Am I not seeing what? Come on, give me a sprint game. I don't have to fucking sprint without shift, because I can't do it with my stupid old man hands. But then I had to do it in the forest. Right, there's some weed stems. I wonder if Martin can... I'm going to have to use left control to dismount as well. People who've played this before, do you know if there's a way to remap the buggy controls? For example, if my max HR is like 210 and I have an average HR during a run of 140 at a given pace, it can give me my VO2 max from that date. Oh. So it tells more like that. Huh. I guess that would be quite accurate then. Keaton, welcome to the stream. I'm trying to build this picture. Can I? Yeah, okay, Martin can carry shit for me. So I wonder if I could give Martin all of those. Never rebound it, never rebound it. Shit. Paula, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. Come on, Martin. Look at this.
Just looking.
How do I put my weapon? I forgot to put my weapons away. Just like that and then like that. Come on, Martin, we've got a building project on. Come with me. I've done 2 runs this week. I'm going to start doing 3 5Ks a week again. Yeah, you were a big runner, weren't you, previously? 27.05. VO2 minimum is my game. VO2 min-tide. Right, can I have that, please? Give me all them, Martin. Appreciate it. And then if I continue building, I just need 1 acorn shell. Martin, we're off on a mission. We need to find water and an acorn shell. The second I mounted this buggy last week, by the way, I mounted Martin, I got a notification through my scabby that said that somebody had been paying attention to my progress. And I'm going to go speak to Sloan about it first chance I get. Oh fuck, I needed water, didn't I? Not an acorn. We'll get this acorn and we'll go from there. Martin, no. Defend me. So there's no way to rebind? What was that? Why is there a bicycle go by? I thought I was about to get run over then. Better to keep our corporate masters informed of everything. Hey, unfortunately, I can't decide. Max has decided that's the best course of action. Right, back to needing water again. I'm going to have to think of a better water solution because currently I'm having to stop everything I do every, like, sort of 7 or 8 minutes to refill on water. Which is a little bit heavy for a survival game. That's like, you don't happen to know if you can rebind the buggy controls, can you? I'm actually, in a rare occasion, in need of accessibility options that aren't provided. Your best was 37.
Oh,
What? Oh shit. Martin, get out. We could be in orb weaver territory.
bug assist.
Damn, Martin just fucking chopped that guy.
I need a rock for a sip of water right now.
There. Can I knock it down with mine? No. I think rebinding the normal sprint. I've rebound the normal sprint, but it doesn't change the buggy one, unfortunately. Come back.
We could bottle that up and make it go.
Look at Martin with the assists in the background. Get it, Martin. Missed. I've got to stop taking so much damage, haven't I? Martin, get him. Oh, hit right up the ass. Yeah, man, good work. He's dying. I wonder how I heal him, or if I can heal him at all. There's a bunch of complaints on the Steam forums about how you can't rebind. Some are linked to building keys. Shit. Okay, I have to suffer then, I suppose.
When?
Razor, I have set to work building a gazebo in the forest for Monday's finale. Will that do? Razor, good afternoon, and thank you for a load of months. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Alright, Martin, come with me. If not, maybe submit that thing as feedback or bring it up in their Discord. Yeah, I probably should, which is annoying, but that's what we're doing with early access, right? Can I build, please?
You've got a neat little home, Mr. Bug.
The nest lets you store and retrieve buggies. Deposit one here to assign it to your summoning wheel. You can assign a buggy to share with friends. Red Soldier Ant. Been a pet for a day and I've petted it 3 times and we need to rename it to... Wait, then can I... How do I get the summoning wheel out? Did it say? Withdraw buggy.
Welcome to the crew.
Does it say his name?
Pet me more stubble a senpai.
Oh Christ, why did we have to get a weirdo as our first fucking pet? Not bad, Martin. I'm proud to call you an internet friend. A can of fizzy orange would last you a lifetime. It would actually, yeah. You can like sit cans and stuff in this. Right, that's good. That's the first 2 things on this week's to-do list ticked off. Let's go speak to Sloan then, I suppose. Because we need to find out who's been hacking my buggy. Whose name would we use that's not a weirdo? Fair, yeah. Can literally see it lowering from when I stopped running on the regular on a chat. Razor, thank you for the sub. You did a forest spot. I saw that yesterday in amongst all the chaos, yeah. Sorry, Martin, I can't sprint. And I can't go and see Sloan because I already need to go and get water again. Right, here. What's this map? Martin, stay there. I need you to guard that while I quickly go and grab some water because I am once again starving. Let's eat a bunch of these. How do you consume them then?
Wish I had fries with that.
Does that work? Yeah, it does. Okay, so instead in this game you don't hold it, you just spam it to eat. But I really do need water. Share your Martin with friends. Martin, just go. Right, can you go home, please? Don't follow me. Just stay where you are. The noise is infuriating. You sound like I'm being approached by other enemies. And now I'm pressing the wrong button to sprint because I'm doing the buggy control. Shit.
We could bottle that up and make a killing.
If it had come in 4 months, you've known me for 4 years. Fucking hell, that's true. That means Razor's been here for 40% of the entire Doomhaus. Good. Alright, now I can play the game. Got him. Martin, I'm actually going to deposit you because the sound is driving me mad. It sounds like I'm being followed. Augur, welcome to the stream. Have I been revoked of my bit privilege? Did I? Oh, I deleted the thing from the to-do list. Hang on, I'm coming back. Augur, welcome to the stream. There we go. My bad. Augur, good afternoon.
Backyard.
Right, hang on. I need to take this. I need to take the buggy back. What does that mean? Backyard?
Please ride me.
No, Martin. No. I don't like the sound. I ruined your comedic timing. Well, if you sent a bit while the bit alerts muted thing was on screen, Augur, whose fault is that? I still regret not being here for the OG Outer Wilds. I wonder if there's a way to control... Can I dismiss? It's like a buggy option. There's one in the forest with art for a fact. Where is like the buggy summon wheel, maybe? Didn't it say deposit? It did, but I'm wondering if I can just dismiss and recall, because... Right, radials, construction, summoning radial, T. Yeah, man. So can I dismiss? Stay.
Put your feet up, bud. You were.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, right, you, Martin, come here. So then I call him. And then I go over here, and if I put him over here, I can hold T and say... Stay. Lovely. If I'm going on a long journey, I'll come back for you, Martin, but as...
See you, little fella.
Stuck with you, my ass. Sent immediately after Martin. So I think Martin sent the bits while I was editing the to-do list, so I pressed this button to delete stuff from the to-do list and it muted the alerts. Martin, thank you for the big bits. Augur, welcome to the stream. Razor, thank you for the sub. You're stuck with me. Yeah, maybe we'll use it for long distances, because if I can't control it in a comfortable way and the noise is a little irritating, we'll leave it. Right then, last week though, when I got on board the buggy, when I tamed Martin, I got I got hacked by a stranger. I'm going to speak to Sloan about said stranger now. Hello?
Gosh, I thought you might be dead. What happened out there?
Good news. I've made friends with an ant and can now ride it around the yard.
Tell me more. How did it feel to ride on an insect?
Technically, it was terrible. I can't rebind yet because it's early access, and it made an annoying noise and it started saying "Ride me, senpai," so awful, frankly.
Well, that is hard to believe, but I'll have to take your word for it.
It's like if a horse was wearing a lobster.
Are you all right? You seem jittery.
Sorry, it was. I beat the forest yesterday, and I'm sure you're aware of what that left me in a sort of. Sorry, Sloan, but somebody did contact me yesterday on my scabby.
Oh, you mean our little invader? Be careful. She will try to trick you, if she doesn't attack immediately.
Why was she trying to attack me, though? All I've done is stand around and basically achieved nothing.
Look, I know young people don't usually love caution, but she has killed people. I want you to think about what those words mean. Killed people. I'm talking about murder.
She's fucked over the company, hasn't she, and you're bitter.
As you know, Ominent didn't have much advance warning of her attack. But we did try to put together some defenses. Bit of a long shot.
What, you build weapons now?
Our research team studied the defense systems you built during your time in Dr. Tully's yard. As inspiration for a potential upgrade.
What defense systems did I build in the first game? Refund your bit. Martin, can you pay the man? He's going to offer you some pegs as well, say no. I don't quite remember what I made in the last game, but thanks for stealing my ideas.
Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Someone else said that. I'm repeating it.
Brilliant. What happened to the research then? Go on.
That arrogant little twerp stole our work in progress right out from under our noses. And then stashed it somewhere we can't get to. Oh, gosh, it's infuriating.
Just tell me where to go.
I am transferring a shiny new set of coordinates to your Scabby 2K. Go fetch that optical disc. I know you can.
Defensive research. Right, I've got it. That's what I'll do today. Wish me luck. Alright. We're going to need to get to the coordinates. But I don't feel like I'm armed enough for it yet, and I could do with some more. Timmy's alive! Timmy, we watched you die yesterday. And I was a tiny bit emotional, but not much. Timmy, good. Welcome to the stream. I built in the last playthrough lots of walls, lots of triangle walls. No, the last thing we did, Timmy, is choose not to let the plane crash, but I don't know what comes after it, if anything. So we're gonna wrap it up on Monday. But yeah, we saw the Timmy conclusion. Can't about Romanian euro dollars. There wasn't a great deal of... In fact, there was barely any walls last time, because I made the gazebo, and it didn't have any walls. Because it was a fucking gazebo.
It ain't so bad.
No one cared about you, really. Sorry, Timmy. Timmy, body. Yeah, I think we'd probably benefit from not talking about the forest much today, right? Right. I suppose we'll sleep now, and then I guess we'll add that to the to-do list. Well, it's turning to morning. I really wish it could keep the sound as I tab out. I should have bought it on fucking Game Pass instead of Steam. Do something about the Hacker Acorn. I'm going to finish the building project and head to the coordinates. Right, let's see if we can get all of this stuff done before the midstream break. I need to make my acorn armor. Dougie, have a good run. On a Friday, this guy. Almost too dedicated. Right, I need water.
That hit the spot.
Unfortunately, the same button to use the Omni tool is the same button as drink, so I had to smack that and ruin the moment, but... You brought it up, not me. I can't help what my mum had named me. Timmy's not even his real name. He wasn't actually named after... The Forest, was Timmy, because I think The Forest had been out for 3 years when we knew you. What a beautiful sunrise. Beautiful, and there's our next water as well. No, there was a lot of walls near the end. You built a megastar outside something. Oh, yeah! Them, no, what were they called? Them machines that you had to let process science for you. But they got attacked whenever they was in use, and you had to defend. They were good. I hope they come back. Roger that, mind right? Fucking hell, what were they called? Somebody here's got a good memory of the first game. Alright, I still can't scan. I don't understand why I can't scan for stuff. I can't remember where I was in the other game, but you could scan on the map. But that's where I'm going now. Ooh, look. The missing optical disc. What is that? Alright, let's look for acorns while we just have a quick investigate. Forgive me. This looks interesting. Do I have enough? I've got food, I've got a couple of bandages, but we could make more on the way. Let's let the dog see the rabbit. I might die on this Adventure Team 1. Look for acorn. Yeah, I'm making my armour out of acorn. But I'm worried when I do it that my game will get locked up. He's busy building villages in Africa. What's he doing? Playing a survival game in real life? I'm 34 in gamer years. That's ancient. Oh. I read the other day that people don't call themselves gamers anymore. They are just fans of a specific game. So that people don't associate themselves as video game players because it's so widespread now that there's no point in delineating. Not anymore, Scotty. You gave it up and it looks shit. What, you gave up building village? Oh, Jesus Christ, where did you come from? You don't have to fear me, even though I've got a weapon now. Alright, I want to find a location for a home base. Like, I fancy something extravagant like last time. Like, the building out on those lily pads was cool. I've never been this far, and I'm kind of worried there's something here that we've not seen before. A table. Oh, imagine. Let's build on the table. Zip lines everywhere. Is it a table or is it some decking of some kind? It's just off the hot dog stand. There's big orb weavers and stuff in it. Can I get up there, maybe? That thing slaughters me immediately. Roger that, Radway. Have I deleted alerts again? I have. Right, I really don't want to attract the orb weaver from down there, but I kind of want to get up onto here. Imagine how good the base would be. We could lock Martin away and then we'll never have to speak to him again. I could build my way up here, but would that feel a bit like cheesing? Because I'd be getting to the area before I should. Yeah, maybe we'll use the... Oh, maybe I might be able to get up to this. I'm worried that there's some big spiders in the area. It might be the only way. Yeah, possibly. Then again, the other game was kind of good at... That's a big spider. Is it an orb weaver?
Just looking, I promise.
No, just a little bastard.
Run, but you can't hide.
Oh god, yeah, okay, there's a big one. There's some webbing that goes up, look. That could take me up, but if you stand on that, you get really stuck. Oh. Also a concern while you're up there. I don't want to build a base where bees spawn. Seems safe for now, though. Only I shrunk the stubbler. Reaps, good afternoon. That reminds me once. Told Sothan I was 4'11".
A taste of nature.
And not only did he believe it, but he was really nice about it. And I'd only known him like a year at the time, and I didn't dare break it to him that I was lying, because he was just being all polite, so I just left it for a while, and I think he might have thought I was 4'11" for years. Reaps, good afternoon. I'm going to get this raw side, so we're going to keep moving.
Raw science.
My science? I like it raw.
I need a data chip. This is the furthest out I've ever been in this game. He took advantage. I accidentally took advantage of Sothan's good nature. Well, there you go, Bear. There's some fizzy orange. Juicy information. 100% juicy information. Can I have another one? Please? I'm dying of thirst. What was the name of the... Oh, it was Billy Hogs, wasn't it? How do you get rid of the UI? Toggle HUD. Definitely not fizzy. Get and jet fast food. Biggest plot twist in the last 10 years. All stream has been done standing, not sitting. Yeah, I've been stood this whole time. I've not actually got a seat on my chair. I think he says I like it raw, yeah? Oh, I might be able to get up onto the deck in here. Probably get slaughtered by a bee and upset Team 1, but I think I can get up. That's gum as well, isn't it? I remember I needed tons of this to make a trinket, I think, in the last playthrough. I'm proud of myself because I called the stream comfortably gum. It's like an air fryer liner, yeah? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? That's what we associate that with now. Get the silicone ones. Change your life. Although she hates me using them because she has to wash them. Can I get up here? There we go. Whoa, butterfly, look.
Just looking, I promise.
Okay, it's viewing things in the... That's a full-blown orb weaver, not even a junior. Aggro that at my very quick demise. Yeah, you have to ram the paper ones in. Why don't you wash it? It's her only fucking job. I'm going to take her only job from her, imagine. Ooh, I can get some quartzite though. 2025 stuff, you could one. Why the fuck am I going to take on 100% of the responsibility in this house? I already do everything else. Quartzite can be crafted into whetstones, which are used for upgrading weapons at smithing stations. Oh yeah, rust. I need a tier 3 hammer for rust. Oh, this is prime base location though, deny it. Bit of a trip hazard. The neighbours are green, which is depressing. He's doing what you do the other day, the hands over the eyes. I do like it though. I think every game, especially for... Okay, mosquitoes. That's a downside.
Just looking, I promise. You can run, but you can't hide.
Oh, I am strong enough to fight a fucking mosquito.
It isn't the vampire of the insect world.
Okay, I don't want to fight mosquito. I just want to live up here without my base being ravaged by turds that can fly. You can have relationships in this game. If you listen to Azar, yeah. But we've been told not to. I heard people love the mosquitoes in this. Oh god. Mosquitoes were actually relatively fun to fight in the last game because they were at least predictable, and a fucking bombardier beetle. They had one of the more predictable attack patterns. Ooh, yeah man, what are we having? Ice caps, mints, cool breath mints. Did I just see a corpse?
Just looking, I promise. I ain't gonna walk around in the dark like an idiot.
That's the corpse of another human. And he had on him Grumble's granola bar. Those trees. 7 pollen arrows. And some mite fuzz. And I can't take these anywhere. Oh, I thought I was really onto something getting up here. Turns out I aren't. Did I actually scan that? No, I didn't. Bombardier beetle. Weak to fresh and slashing damage. And a bee. Don't come this way, please. Okay, I can't live up here. It's too hostile at the moment for me to try. Do we have this as our base? Imagine a base, like building a fucking castle onto the edge there so we could just survey the entire map. That would be the tits. I can have relationships with my mount if I want, Reaps, but my mount's an absolute knobhead. At some point we're going to have to, aren't we?
I promise.
Are we killing it? How much would you all get upset with me if I killed this now? What's it weak to? Nothing. This is probably the safest one to try and kill. Because I'm up here, right? And if I need to, I can just jump. Crazy lady, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Do it. You know what? Aren't they friendly? They're friendly in this as well. I wouldn't get upset, but that's only because you'll die to it anyway. Not a lot of health. Not a lot of reaction. This is... Okay, I feel bad. I feel bad. I'm going to get called a bully. They do make cute noises. What am I doing? Yeah, this is bullying. But I'm going to have to kill one of them at some point. Sorry, I'll just take these back, friend. There you go. Look, I'm already being called a bully. Listen, mate. I do apologize.
Just looking.
Oh, don't look at me like that. Just today's thumbnail. Oh, it looks so sad. Listen, I wouldn't have done this otherwise. In fact, I'm not going to do it. Sorry. Listen. No. You know what? You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, that would have been worse than the turtle. You're alright, right? Nothing was attacking you up here? You can get on with your life. You'll be fine.
You're a bully.
Wait, Martin, I aren't. Right, where was it I need to go? So apparently, I'm going in this direction somewhere, but where? Hang on, the source... I thought the source was... no, wait, that's moved. Is it moving? It was over there at one point, right? Oh, these are missing optical discs and not the quests. Oh. Okay, so it's something either on the table or below it. It looks like it's below it. Leave it in horrible agony. Break its many legs so it can walk away.
You're a bully, Harry.
Oh, no! Get a good look at the map from up here, so I can share my one screenshot of it without being spoilery. I have fallen into the wrong neighbourhood. Let me get somewhere safe. Whatever I need is down here somewhere, under the... So I think the source of the transmission, is it? Or the special tech or something. I really, really hate the Omnitool.
A taste of nature.
Every time you try and do something, the Omnitool is like, oh, do you need me? Here I am. I can chop this down. But I never want the Omnitool. I want to go back to having my hammers. I should probably rebind it, but it's not going to fix the main problem. It's just going to fix one of the smaller ones. Well, I could have got up here all along. Right, actually, I'm just going to get up here really quick and have a look around to see what's...
Just looking.
Where it
No
wants
promise.
me. Somewhere down there. That's got to be a cave entrance, right? Well, I don't know what it drops, right? We'll find out when we eventually kill one. What are you? Cockroach larva or something. Yeah, but it's already a different button to grab things and use the Omnitool. It always gets in the way. I do need to rebind it, yeah. Where does that go? That looks like it goes back into the wider yard. Oh, I've got... What? What? Oh, I'm in gas.
Fucking wrecked.
Goodbye, Team 1. I'll see you Monday. Hang on a minute. I don't even remember walking... I didn't even see the cloud. Did I walk into some fucking gas or something? I wasn't even reading chat. I'm just looking on the clip now. Where was the gas? Oh, there's a tiny little green puff. damn. I'm going to post this clip. That's what they get for supporting you. Poor old Team 1. Fuck you, Team 1. Hang on a minute. Santa. Scotty. Right, I'm going to post this in Discord. Look how absolutely, it's not very clear that I'm walking towards some poison gas. There is, if you look at it with hindsight, in real time. Wait, what am I doing? Respawning here. Fuck. Oh shit, I've got no gubs either, have I? If you look at that clip, there is not a great deal of, visual warning. Can't call him that anymore. Yeah, it came from the hot dog, Martin, yeah. Brutal. Martin, thank you for the bits. I'll pay out the prediction. I think I should be paying out the prediction on time, right? Because a lot of people come back and check whether the prediction's still live to think that Team 1's still in it. You can see it on the second glance, right? And I'm sure, you could claim that you can technically see it, but that was not like what I was expecting from the first game, where it's like a real haze in the air. That could maybe do to be a little bit clearer.
Man's gotta eat.
Yeah. I died to it. I should have seen it. I'm not taking anything away from my foolishness there, but maybe that could do to be a little bit clearer. The green haze in the periphery was written off as grass. Probably, yeah. Or it would be, right? You would understand if a player was to write it off. I saw it first time around. Mine. I've run out of Blue Peter badges. It is crazy, lady, yeah. I'm playing it completely blind on war mode as well, so...
Hey! You watch it, Scorpling.
Watch what? I've only got my twanger, so I should really... Scorpling. Is that like a small scorpion? Right, that thing is massively poisonous, and I'll get absolutely slaughtered if I go near it because of the odour. There's a tiny little... Look. It is giving off that it smells, but if I get anywhere near it, there's like a... It could do to be a little bit clearer that there's a massive radius around it.
Hell, don't you go running out.
By the way, they actually did the right thing. And on war mode made it so you don't respawn with all your gear. That was a major complaint I had with the custom changes that they fixed halfway through the first game. I was watching you play the first one. Yeah, well, I'm going to play as much of this as possible, and on Tuesday it's going to become 4 days a week that we're streaming it. It's an old hot dog, yeah. What do you reckon? Could that not be a bit clearer like it was in the first game, that is incredibly poisonous? I think any death where I don't immediately feel like a massive idiot for falling for something should be changed. Oh, maybe it's just me then, Martin, I suppose. Work from home Tuesdays.
Oh, yeah, the good stuff.
Right. I'm also being a bully. Martin, you've cried wolf too often. Okay. The source of the was it the source of the signal? The stranger wreaking havoc on the park contacted you with an ominous message. Prepare your defences before you become her next victim. Do I engage this now? Yeah, let's do it. Ah, fuck, I need Martin. Shit. Martin, come on. Hello? What the fuck are you?
Let's go.
Ow. Martin, help! Martin, help! Can't get my shield out. A scorpion?
Just look, you can run and hide.
Right, what are these weak to? Martin, take aggro for a second. Okay, they've got a very slow attack pattern. And they're telegraphed their methods. Oh, sorry, Martin. I apologise. Don't get out of the way. Don't get in the way, please. Northern Scorpion. There's got to be some cool armour you can make with that. Right, Martin.
Stir up the bug world.
I need you briefly. Get me in here.
Save this for later, would you? Looks like you can do it all. For real.
Might have to take Martin all the way in. Retrieve the turbo stolen optical disc. Martin, stay there. Stay.
Put your feet up, bud. You earned it.
Don't follow me. Should I? Should I make a bedroll? B? I actually feel somewhat overwhelmed with menus this time, which I never did before. Maybe I'm just...
Didn't even need instructions.
Because one thing about the forest is that everything's in one menu, right? There's no, like, flicking between different windows and stuff. For all the things it didn't do very well, that was at least smooth. Oh! Martin! Hello? I've pulled.
Hey, orc technology. What's orc stand for again?
Orc? Oh, these are the ominous mind-controlled bugs, aren't they? Good luck. Okay. Radware's told me that this is going to be difficult, so I might just not enter here. Martin, let's fuck it off. We'll kill this one, and then we'll leave. Because as somebody that's played ahead, this must be tough. It's not just you in terms of systems and navigation. Is this cheesable? Yeah, it just seems very dense, doesn't it? Are you stuck? Okay, I'm going to feel bad if I do it this way. I don't want to be making crude rope. Oh, shit. Martin, it's coming. Oh, fucking hell, yes, it can leave. Accidental perfect block. Martin's going to die.
This bug ain't feeling alright.
Martin! Martin, resist. I can't get over you, you bitch. Whew. I should have died. Orc receiver. So the orc receiver was the tool. No, you're healing, you're healing. It was the tool that Ominent were using to control bugs, right? And it was like really late in the game. I'm very weak, aren't I? I'm a very weak man. Unless it's just in here, and that was just like a single boss. That actually feels likely. The Scabby user manual. Was she living down here, maybe? Yeah, that's the symbol that popped up when I was being hacked. Cryptic recipe. Scribbled notes on the merits of fusing caterpillars and scorpions into a lethal weapon. No idea. The Northern Shredders. So this is the optical disc that was stolen. What was she doing? Some kind of tinkerer. I hope it doesn't get all... Oh, hello. Yeah, man, you found a yoked girth milk molar. Calcium chewable sweets. Slurp the vitamin-infused pulp to grow stronger. Alright, this is starting to feel like the base game now. I feel like there's a little bit more sort of map spam than I'm used to last time. For Ominent. If you're reading this, then you Ominent clowns finally got your act together and domesticated some soldier ants. You can have your Omni tools and your knickknacks back, but I've took what I needed. Honestly, I didn't even need to grab it all. I just enjoyed watching you dweebs struggle with your own little omni things. You know you can build your own tools, right? Of course you don't. You aren't real survivors. Get your play and pretend, and it's a bit sad. But not as sad as selling your soul to the highest bidder. Game, don't mock me. Okay, brittle marble. This is all crafting materials and stuff, right? Did they know that we wouldn't like the Omni tool and preempted it? Boost juice. So this will heal, I assume, and give more maximum stamina. I love that. Proper meal, look. Nachos. Hot and gooey gnat meat gristle atop crunchy chips. Satisfied enough to be considered a meal. I will take. And some sap. Wait, they shrunk down a... Well, that's pretty good, I suppose. What am I digging up here? Oh shit, hello, yes. Whoever did this seems like an edgelord. Yeah.
Okay. I guess I have to take you into consideration. I rolled over almond like a steamroller, but I'm kind of curious if you're last week. I'll be sending you a test. A little violent test. You better be ready.
A violent test? Get ready? What does that mean?
That's run.
Woo! My heart is pumping.
Will be deposited at range station to unlock new items and building recipe. I hope this is what unlocks the scanner. When she said she's sending me a test, is that going to enable raids on my base? Maybe. You know what it feels like, mine? It feels like the... Oh, what's the hacker game set in, like, San Francisco? Not Saints Row. Help me. And they're all, like, incredibly teenage. Watch Dogs, yeah. It feels a bit Watch Dogs. With the fancy, like, the sprayed symbols and edgy, sort of mirror's edge kind of stuff. Dog Watch, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to reset it when I get back. It was like Ballista. But not Batista either. I forgot the name of the people that make Dread. God, I'm in a forgetful mood today. Barista.
Yeah.
Oop. I love the Legion. Oh god. Yeah, it got really bad. Like, the second game put me off massively. And I couldn't even bear to look at the third. In Legion, there were procedurally generated edgy characters.
Fresh.
It was like hovering around that area in the first one, right? Oh, but yeah, the second one just blew the... Yeah, so I play when I recruited a white guy with a heavily Chinese accent. It was that badly generated. Right, we're back. It was that badly generated. I've got pollen arrows. How do I switch arrows? Ah. Yeah, I think I just, as you were saying about the systems and navigation thing, Azara, I think I just need to get used to... just need to get back into the flow of it, right? Playing two very similar survival games at the same time probably isn't helping. Deposit stack. Deposit stack. Can I hot deposit? Hot deposit. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. My inventory stuff's... I need to think of a proper base location, don't I? I think as more updates come out, they'll refine the UI and how we interact with it. But I was alright with it in the last game. Yeah, you may be right. Right, I've got 2 new things to scan. What's my main quest? The stranger wreaking havoc contacted you. Insert the snack bar turbo optical disc into the terminal. Maybe this will help. This will unlock the scanning. Who here is playing G2 as well? Oh, Grounded 2? I don't know, actually, Radwa. Crazy Lady, I assume's played it. I know 12 is, and obviously you know that as well. Azar's playing it. Changed it a lot from the last game, and added a fair bit. Like the whole buggy sprint versus... Yeah, that'll hopefully get patched in. And we'll go balls deep on that when I get the option to. You know, in the first one, they at least had a story and a motivation. The second one, it turned into just edge for the sake of edge. It looked in 2020 like the world was going that way, but it kind of snapped back, right? Finished the story, but got post-game stuff to do, and I'm down for Doomhaus co-op if other people are in. What did that do? Unlock the smithing station blueprints. Spike traps. Oh, we never made those, did we? Acorn turret. What science have I got? 6 grand. I guess I've got a quest for the spike trap and the smithing station. We definitely buy. I suppose I'll buy that as well because it's cheap. Sign set for the buggies. I don't fancy those. Spicy shards and might fangs lay waste to everything in a small radius. Still just as bad as this one as I was in the first, but love base building. Never actually finished the first myself, but saw people finish it, so I know the story. It's however you want to play it, right? Acorn turret. I suppose, should I be getting turrets set up if she's going to start sending stuff at me? But I don't want to live where I'm currently living. I want to live up on the table, but fighting bees is going to be tough. Can't update this any further, can I? Roach, chunk, blueberry, leather, pine needles, northern scorpion stingers stuff. Lingonberry leather. Red ant pattern. I could get the Omni wrench. I should maybe do that, shouldn't I? Let's do that next. I just want to get to the point where I can scan for resources. Build Omni wrench. Didn't get past the black ant base in the first game. I couldn't get past the big ants. That's the one up near the dustbin, right? In the behind the sandbox. Yeah, them caves were satisfyingly tough, weren't they? Right, 2 red ant parts and 2 clay. Let's get that done first. Expanded the science shop, though. Can I scan yet, though? I want a resource scan in the area. Okay, I've got 3 things I can scan to work out what I can make next. Northern scorpion chunk. That gets me northern spaulders and northern breeches. I mean, there's a little bit of county pride going on, I suppose. I wonder what they're like, though. They might be tanky stuff. And the Orc Receiver. Orc Disrupt. Oh, so I wonder if I can disrupt the mind-controlled bugs. I will say this game kind of maybe does need you to have played the first game. Fuzzy Mucklucks. The bounce web. Can I make a dew collector yet? No. Right, I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed, so I think we should work one goal at a time. What did I need? I needed clay and red ant parts to build myself, to get the wrench upgrade. Stop throwing new shit at me, game, please. In fact, let's unpin all of that. Oh, fucking these are onboarding quests. Right, let's use the milk molar because it wants me to do that. What do I go for? Max health, stamina. I'm going to have to go for thirst drain, aren't I? Because thirst drain at the moment is nasty, and if I can get 15% off, but max health, you have to spend the teeth you collect on this stuff. I mean, that would be that's probably the most sensible one, but I kind of need to... I've got some emergencies I need to deal with.
It's swole time!
Good! Right, let's go make this. You can get good at combat, but you can't get good at starving to death. Very true. Okay, so I've done that. Is it going to want me to craft plating? Did you know, by the way, dearest Doomhaus, that I've never once killed a caterpillar in this game? Right, let's get this wrench built. Do I have any clay? There's the red ant parts I needed. I have no clay. Is it like the first grounded where there is clay in the... around pools? No, you just tortured one and left it with a lifelong complications from the damage it took. It's fine. I'll just log out and log back in because that regenerates health. Works in real life as well. Okay, have I got any meat on my travels that I can cook and eat yet? No, but we can maybe eat the gnats, can't we? Is there any clay down here? Yes.
I ain't gonna walk around in the dark like an idiot.
Let's just pretend I'm using my shovel. And not the Omni tool. Do you know that the hacker lady, she was talking about potentially getting to use tools. Because she's like, oh, use your Omni tools, you big babies, and I'm going to go and do it the normal way. Was that a reference to people potentially being upset about the tool change? Or maybe we might be able to get to go back to the old method? Because choice is the thing, right? You can use the Omni tool or you can use the old method if you want to. Good. Anyway, we've got the clay we needed. So now I think I can go and build the Omni wrench. I suppose we'll find out, right? We'll go experiment. Keep our fingers crossed. I believe it's just... Okay, maybe we won't. Roger that, mind. Radwa.
A taste of nature.
Oh, there goes that dream. Cheeky, wake up, you bitch. We've got things to do.
Just looking, I promise.
We were talking about this the other day, how if you saw a zoomed in image of like a butterfly's face, it looks like one of the most disgusting, ugly, foul creatures. But if you zoom out slightly, you're like, oh no, it's a pleasant butterfly. Same with ladybirds as well.
That hit the spot.
I wonder how this game is going to handle that. Because it managed to make ladybirds adorable. Or ladybugs, I suppose we should call them. Kill it, we know you want it. No, it took me ages to kill my first ladybug on the first game. Them things hit. Omni tool upgrades. Let me have this. What are you on about? About how most... Well, it depends which thing you're referring to, or butterfly faces aren't that ugly. Maybe butterflies are a bad example, but... You get what I mean, though? About how most insects that we think are adorable look terrible from up close. That means I've unlocked some more stuff, right? Crimson Buckler. Is that a new shield? I wonder if there's shields that are better for parry and shields that are better for block. The Crimson Buckler is a light shield. Aggressively, perfect block deals damage and stuns attackers. And this is just... Oh, it's a buckler, right? Yeah, man. What happened to the bloke that was just an ugly head thing? He was fixed, Martin. He was made whole again. And he's there, look. They made a statue of him. But he ripped Burgle's head off in the opening of the game, so we think he might have gone all fucked up again. So, like, to make adorable insects adorable on this scale as well, as we see here.
You can run, but you can't hide.
I swear I've scanned a lot of these creatures before. Look, it's making me scan stuff I've already scanned. Hey, come back here, dickhead. I'm sorry, but I need your juices. I'm having to re-scan creatures.
Bully.
No. Good. Right. I'm going to build this shield as the first thing. Because if I can perfect block and like blocking kill stuff, then that's the way. Crimson buckler. Gimme. Ooh, what does it look like? Damn, it's small. Look at that thing. I don't like Max's outfit in this game, I must admit. But yeah, I like the idea of a more sharp buckler. I'll take that. I don't understand the reference, Martin. Okay, let's repair all this stuff up. Still needed acorn shells, aren't I, though, for the rest of the armour. Let's actually look at whether or not I could skip the acorn armour and go for this northern stuff. Let's clear all this off. It's acting like these are new things to craft as well. Oh, these are things that can be crafted, aren't they? I see. Gas mask I can make now. Do I make the gas mask and go hot dog hunting? Alright, so the scorpion armour is rogue armour. The final hit in your 3-hit combo has an increased chance to crit. So if you poison enemies, you can deal increased damage to enemies affected by venom. What are these? So the fuzzy mucklucks are made by bee fuzz and bug rubber. I think I need to go for acorn armour, don't I? Because as it stands, acorn armour seems to be the best sort of armour. Okay, what's the to-do list here? The Omni Wrench has been built. I really want the option to scan stuff, though. I'm assuming it comes later on, because that was a super cool thing you could do. You could go to the ranger station and, like, scan for acorn pieces, for example. And it was top. But one thing I definitely need to do is sort my inventory out, because this is getting a bit untenable. Is anybody else that's playing the game having the trouble where you can't escape out of some menus? Like, escape feels like it's not even bound. Picture in Discord of Martin's group Lego model, if anybody fancies it. Right, the water situation's terrible. I wonder if... I'd look, but it's probably a willy. Cats, if you could do as an artistic interpretation of whatever it is.
Man, I missed bug steak.
So that's got a little bit of healing to it. Their armour looks like Groot. You mean these ankle things, Martin? Groot as in grouting, like on a building. That's a straight no from Cats. Yeah, the reason I'm being sarcastic is it was talked about, the second I made it, there was like 8 comments that came immediately through about Groot. When in reality, it's clearly a voodoo mask from... Wow.
Bottle that up and make a killer.
Hang on, is this just endlessly spawning water? Maybe I should come here when I'm thirsty every time. Good work. Right, I need acorns anyway. First, I should probably look how many acorns I need for this. I could make the sturdy shell trinket, but that's just for threat, right, for multiplayer. The face mask we have, so I need the plate, so that's 4. Plus 2 is 6. So I need 6 acorn pieces, because we already have the helmet. And then that should be a good weapon set. Then I've got full acorn armour, which is good strong defence, and I've got the triple hit Crimson Sabre and the buckler. So even though I can take a lot of damage, I'll mostly be dealing a lot as well. And there's our first acorn. First victim spotted. I'm trying to think what would be a good button to rebind to rebind the Omni tool to. Water, I can see. Yeah. I know. Where's my canteen? Equip. Ah, what does I do currently? Anything? To the Omni button. Okay, that scoops that up. So every time I see water while I'm out and about, I should put it in there. So for those that don't know what we're talking about, in the first game, as you were leveling, you unlocked recipes to make new and stronger tools, like shovels and hammers and maces and that kind of thing to break stuff or chop stuff, and axes to cut things down. But in this game, it's all just on one tool that automatically adjusts, called the Omni tool. But the problem is, it auto-chooses whenever you go next to something. So if you're there, like, trying to pick something up, it's the same button. And it just, like, if I want to pick this up, for example, E picks that up, but the closer I get to this, it chops that. So every time, sometimes you're wanting to pick something up. Who's attacking what? Am I brave enough to fight an orb weaver? No, no, no. I know your attack pad though from the first game, bitch. Isn't muscle memory amazing? Oh, this fucking... Okay. A perfect block damage-dealing shield is the... Whoa. I'm feeling this. Alright, little nerd. Killed your boss. They're very easy to parry, but they also one-shot you, right? Or two-shot me previously. Good, and this should... Oh, there's two fucking... Yes. That's the acorn stuff we need. I blame Scotty entirely for me just thinking of acorn now. Give me this.
A taste of nature.
Right, so that's the acorns we needed. So we can build the legs and the... There's another one here too. Yeah, man. Yeah, they're like a tutorial insect, are they? But the problem is, Radware, is like learning the attack pattern on war mode. You can imagine how that would be more difficult, right? Because you've not got a great deal of room for error. I'm done with my run, it felt great. It went 5 miles on an average of 7 miles per minute. Oh, sorry, 7 minutes per mile. 7 miles per minute would be... 7 minutes per mile. The last mile I increased speed every 2,500, and the last 2,500ths I increased every like 10 seconds till you was sprinting. Damn, you finished hard. Good work, Dougie. Feel better for it? Right, acorn. Didn't I already have the acorn greaves? Tell me I didn't already have the acorn greaves. You fucking idiot. Balls.
Take your best shot, Bugs.
I already had the fucking things. mirror then, that was dumb. Then, acorn plate armour, craft. So now, we're up to defense of almost 1 and resistance of 1.5. 21 attack power and 80% block strength. And these are my buffs. Light shield, max health, I get from all 3 pieces of that armour. And I get fighter armour. Melee attacks generate. Okay, so this is a high threat setup, but it is also a high damage taking setup, which is good. Right, Acorn set made. I think we'll go for a midstream break, and then when I get back, we will make the smithing station. Good. We'll see if we can get some stuff upgraded as well, because I want to go exploring today. 600 calories burned in 35 minutes. Woof. War mode PvP. Yeah, imagine. I also need to. Storage needs sorting out today at some point too. Put that there. But I need you on there. Hey, this is different, isn't it? The hot pouch? Has that changed? Because that's a lot better than it was last week. I think that might have been patched in since we played last week. Playing WoW as well, and no, but you switched to WoW mode is what I'm saying, Radway, right? So you can understand how different it is. What's going on there? Something's different. So you need to... Oh, it's like a drops thing, is it? How do I unequip? If I unequip one shield, it re-equips another one. I want to go for the midstream fucking break. Put that shield away. Now if I unequip that, there we go, yama. Right. That's going to be where we have the midstream break really quick. And then when I'm back, we'll continue. Does that look good? Does that look good? Eric, you're in charge of the midstream break. Does that look good? I might need to put an outline on that grounded logo. Shit, that'll do. That's fine. Right, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Everybody listen to Eric and do everything he says. Eric, you would say that. But I'm watering to death. Help me. You don't need it bad enough to watch a streamer for drops. You know what, kid, in respect. Everybody, welcome back. I just realised I had the alerts muted for it, Eric. That would have helped. What's in this can? Lovely. It's not a drop, you sub to them. I was calling it drops as in it's something you get as a result of it being connected to somebody that streams, but I suppose technically a drop is something else, right? That's just something that you get by watching. Yeah, you're right. Shaggy Dan, good morning, says Dandelion and Burdock. Bear says Pepsi Max. August says Fizzy Orange. Paula says Ginger Beer. Kitten says Lemon and Lime. Settles, good afternoon. Received a package.
Now that's
Yeah, let's consume my own water. Actually, let's go and check near this pump thing. Martin says Professor Peppy. Azar says Professor Peppy. Crazy Lady says Peppy. Right, we'll get a drink and then we'll make a smithing station. I'm in that mode of where you start a new playthrough of something, and especially in a game like this, it throws all of its systems at you early, and it's all pop-ups and notifications and things. And I'm just going to need it to calm down a little bit. Right. And is there some water here every time?
just looking, I promise.
Where's that? Right, let's go build a smithing station. I regret it. Now I'm thinking of Dr. Pepper. Well, let me point you to the Aldi alternative, seeing as Eric told me to get one of these, by the way, everybody. Professor Peppy. Yeah, man. You know what, Eric? I told everybody to do as you tell me. To do as you tell them when I left. And it would be a shame if I didn't do the same. Is that for me? Listen, I took mine away from you lot so you could enjoy your lives. The least you could do is give me that little bit of donut. Cheeky little bitch. I like rules, I like order. Tags like good afternoon, tell me to fuck off. Shit. Popped it in Discord, it's pretty. What's this, Siddles? Is that full set? Oh, I was gonna... Do you know, the dimensions looked weird and it threw my brain off for a second then, because the buttons on the neck were a different colour. I thought that was full size for a second, then my brain fell off. Is there a new game coming out or something? Right. I need to build, as per the to-do list, a smithing station. I miss my family. Stubble gives me nothing but bullying. I mean, I'm not even centred properly. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. So that's how your life out, Stubble. Is that better? Am I more centred? Emotionally? My back's been stiff as dicks lately, so I tend to slump. Right then, let's build a smithing station, see if I can remember how this works. If I put you here... Whoa. Just build, that's fine. And then I need brittle whetstone and brittle plating, of which I think I can build some. One brittle whetstone and one brittle plating. That's from the rocks that we picked up. Good. 2 sap. If I had loads of sap in storage. I have no sap. I'm blind. Alright, we need to go get 2 sap and some crude rope. Stiff back gang, I'm on day 4. If you join the gang, Eric. 2 sap and some crude rope. Needs more than 2 crude rope though, right? Yeah, alright. I need to nip down, need to get 2 sap, some plant fibre. I'm stiff as dicks. Think of grandmother in the shower and it'll sort things right out. We're not all the same as you, Shaggy Dan. But we did learn that in My Winter Car, the protagonist will be Grandma, by the way, for those that didn't know that. As per Topless Gun's development streams. So you'll have that in your near future, Shaggy Dad. Let's get some Professor Peppy in me while I prepare. No new game, you just miss it. What, you miss? Does Clone Hero not work anymore? Current day, apparently, Orga. I'm up for it. Sounds different. Don't know what it means for the Ice Lake Rally thing, though. Something's going to have to change. Oh yeah, she had Harley Davidson, didn't she? Was she not in the last one? She held us hostage on a regular basis. She did. And, depending on which playthrough we're referring to, she survived.
A fine piece of handiwork, Mr. Smalls.
Use the smithing station to upgrade weapons with whetstones and armour pieces with marble. Okay, so, if I make brittle plating and brittle whetstone from all of the rocks I've gathered so far, can I then... upgrade my Crimson Sabre, and it adds 10% damage and durability, but it takes 5 whetstones. Let's do it. Let's absolutely do it. This is something that I was too bamboozled with on the last playthrough to fully understand, so I think we do it now. Acorn Face Mask, upgrade, extra 20% defense. I'm going to need some more to do the legs. Yeah, Death by Arthritis. I think it's a play on the cold. I think they picked Grandma as the main character because cold is obviously going to be a factor, and cold affects the elderly more than it affects, you know? Apparently, anyway. Can I build up here? How good would that be? I need to build a proper chest because my stuff's getting a bit ridiculous now. And what I really need to do is pick a proper location for a base because I can't live up here forever, can I? Right, what do I need? A clover leaf and an acorn shell. Rough hunting. And I would absolutely love the ability to scan for items, please, game. It does, but your old guitars would just ruin. Yeah, I see. Throw them at a wall in rage quick moment, Siddles. We understand. Actually, I don't understand.
Wish I had fries with that.
Is anybody here the punch the wall kind of people? I've never understood something less. Kind of, Reaps, yeah. I did what looked like Endgame, and there was like a big finale moment, but I've not seen the credits yet, so we're going to go back on Monday and just check it out. You punched the floor once. What if you missed? Imagine you'd never live it down. Weaver, spalders, and leggings. What are they like? I'm not to punch the wall, but only probably because I didn't get to that point. I wonder if it's like a fight or flight thing. Like if you're a... No. Yeah, that's another rogue armor thing. Well, there's so many rogue sets. They're cool looking, though. Look at that. I wonder if this is what I should be using, and... Do I build? I wonder if there's a good build that would be parry and one-handed, like you're a rogue that uses a buckler. Just better take the floor because you didn't want to make a hole that you'd then have to patch. Is it like a... Is it a... Does it actually release any stress? I don't... Spine nub. Maybe I make this in the future, you know. It's tier 2 armour though, so it's maybe a step above me at the moment. What would be the... So it's the rogue armour. The red ant armour is the equivalent of it. So I would be a sort of moderate defense but high crit parry build, I suppose. See, this is tier 2 as well. This is This is the... Oh, I remember my poison build from the... Oh, remember when I killed the Black Widow for the first time in the last playthrough and created like this monster poison build? And I went and killed... Was it Broodmother? I like hit her 4 times and then just stepped back and watched her health just deteriorate. That was top last time. I only ever did it once. It hurt, so the pain distracted me from the rage. That's what it is. I don't know if it's fight or flight, but it feels like it releases emotion. I've seen a few keyboard punches and mouses thrown at LAN events. Yeah. Oh, you've just worn it down, Siddles, I see. I've wanted to, but never have, and it's usually hit my thigh, and sometime in ranked games I'll smack my desk if my teammates are ass. Yeah, I guess I'm not quick to anger, I suppose. But I suppose if you are someone that's quick to anger, then very quickly you need to release that because it's going to get dangerous, right? This change, by the way, I'm massively into. Good work, Grounded. I'm going to put food there, then I'm going to have to craft another torch before we continue. Dry grass chunks. You get loud. Are you a screamer, Shaggy, then? Right, let's make a torch. And that torch is still listed as 5. Yeah, okay. Starting to feel my way through things a bit better now. We're still talking rage. Shaggy Dan, calm down. No need to shout. Right, good. So that's the smithing station. I guess we'll finish the rest of these building projects, and then I'm not sort of skipping ahead, and we can start doing a bit more exploration. We need to find a better location for a base. We're going to bottle it up and go postal. Is that what it is? I'm going to snap at some point in the future and take it out on this snail. I was only joking. Listen. Yeah, you see people like... I mean, Alcarion, God love him. You saw him throw his mouse in the best of. Apparently he threw his mouse through his monitor once playing Valheim. Alright, finish these building projects. Ah, shit. I was supposed to get acorn shells and clover leaves and I fucked about. It's a clever defence. Let's build 2 more ropes. Now I can at least build this. Ooh. Can I put web fibres in here to make silk rope? And this might be how This might be how we get the dew collector. And if that's how we get the dew collector, then that is a major thing ticked off. Right, I need some weed stems. Find me some weed stems. Let's sleep until morning.
I'm feeling less grape, more raisin right now.
Give me a second. Whenever Max says that, does anybody else think he's about to say something, like, terrible? Or am my ears pricked up just in case something really bad gets said on the channel? I almost don't want to say what it feels like he's about to say. Right, I'm going to drink one of these.
Now that's...
You can see why my mind goes there, Og. Right, come back. Oh, you bitch. He says, because when you get really thirsty, he says, I'm feeling less grape and more raisin. But my ears prick up as if something really terrible is about to be said in a family game. Can you see where I'm coming from? Yeah, it feels like it's... The popular end of that saying is something that rhymes with it, right? That phrase would go that way, and it's the internet. That phrase would go that way in any other context than grounded, yeah. Less grape and more wine. There we go, we got the water we needed. People use that on like YouTube and shit so they don't get in trouble. Yeah, exactly. That too. Maybe what we're discovering is that there's a certain bit of not involved in wider internet stuff that's going on with the developers, and that's actually a good thing. Because they're naive to the bullshit. That's great, more figs. What did I come out here to get? Just some water. We'll sleep and we'll go get aircon stuff. I think what we do next week, once this becomes prime time, is we'll go out and we'll get a base location. I feel like that's the most important thing we should be doing. Max, let's sleep. Maybe they're in tune and they know full well what they're doing. Other lines in this game point to it too. What rape jokes? That feels a bit... Yeah, I'm not with you there, Roger, I don't think. Or sexual innuendos and stuff. Relax your ass, mates. Hot deposit. Now so. I'm struggling to work out how and where everything goes in here. Not that he was implying that, Ogre, but I just mean I think there's maybe a bit of a... It might be a tiny bit further than... Yeah. Because this isn't Epstein's backyard. No, that's the other game that we play. Right. I've been playing a little bit of The Forest. I played some last night while I was doing best of work. I've been building some stuff. Like I built a bit of a gazebo because that's one of the goals. And I had an explore. That is a strange game. But I don't regret playing it in any way.
Fresh. Wish I had fries with that.
Yeah, I really can't get my head around that thing. Right, 2 acorns and weed stems, but we can get the weed stems after, can't we? Just need to find the acorns. I'm assuming they might have respawned. Hello, friend. Forest does allow you to build some really odd items. That's something I'm going to show everybody on Monday. There's like a sanity system. I think since letting Timmy go, so you don't have to kill 150 innocent people and children, and sacrifice what's left of Megan, it would appear that Mr. Forest isn't taking it too well, and I've unlocked the ability to remake Timmy out of wood and supplies from like logs and stuff. This is published by Microsoft. Yeah. What are you lot doing? Are you bullying? Don't bully in my garden. He's lost his marbles, yeah. Yeah, you could, and I can remake the family car, Eric, and a dog out of like cloth fragments. And I'm not kidding. If you look in Discord, search the word forest in Discord, and you'll see me say Mr. Forest's not taking it well or something. You'll see I took a screenshot of it all. I think that the thing with the forest is, I think it's trying to have... Oh, I'm going to kill a lava for the first time, by the way. It's trying to have like a specific sense of humour that's
gross larva.
That's common in.
Looking at
all right, Max, just kill the fucking thing. Ow, ow! You fucking hurt a lot. But I've got good armour now. I should be able to take you. There's one thing I know the attack pattern of. Yeah, man. Now we've got lava spikes. They're going to be useful apparently in the future. Good. Give me more acorns. The car looks French. It looks like a Prius. it's trying to have a specific sense of humour, I think, the Forest, but it doesn't present itself as a game that has that sense of humour. So you go in expecting some like dry, like horror game, but then it's kind of
make a killing.
like it's more, should we say, it's more manhunt than it is an adult game. Does that make sense? Ooh, is that some brittle marble? No, it's just a load of fucking spiders. Where are my acorns? I suppose acorns would be over by the oak tree, right? And that is proven true. Lovely. I'm going to get a lot of acorns because I seem to need them for a lot of stuff. Crazy run could be. Ooh, I feel a bit. I've not killed one of you yet either, have I? Cockroach nymph. I feel a base location coming here. Stop running around. Oh God, you hurt. You're more angry than you look, little fella. Okay, there's a bit of a slowdown after its attack where it lunges. See that? I missed the window. One. There it is. One. One. Ah, missed that one. One. Missed that one. One. No, fuck. I'm trying to do like a 1,000. Missed that one. Ow. Don't do a lot of damage though. There it is. Ooh, that feels good learning that. Right. I'm missing the 3 attacks because these things evade really fast. Woo! These little nerds die twice. Okay, you can get roach chunks from them though.
Ugh, hell. These butterflies are freaky up close.
There you go, Auger. As if to confirm it. Easy Green, good morning. Ooh, we've got a hedge as well that we can maybe get into.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Slashing and spicy. I can hear a big spider. Oh, I want to live up here. There's a feather over there as well from Trim. See, this looks like a good place for a base, look. Between the, like, roots of the... Ooh. But then I'd be kind of limited on space, wouldn't I? Maybe we build it on the tree. Maybe we can build on the tree with height and we can look out over the garden. Oh yeah, I forgot about this from the intro. It's an ice cream. That must be the snow biome. Look, it's an ice cream stall thing that's tipped over. How does it get through a Microsoft filter irrelevant to the previous point? Which Microsoft filter, Auger? The grape comment, and I mean actual grape. I'm worried about spiders. Maybe, like I say, maybe there's just a little bit of... Either it's naivety on their part, or we're just a bit too zoomed in on weird fucking internet stuff. Trouble is that... Oh, then again, we could get zip lines, can't we, all across the park at some point. I was going to say, if we do build a base up, like halfway up the tree, we're a bit far away from a lot of potential biomes. And a more central map would help, but the map's like 3 times bigger than in the first game, right? Why not got a tuft? Tufts feel like they last a lot less on this game. Go get that feather, and we'll look for more acorns. There's 2. Yeah, we'll get the feather, then we'll go to the acorns. That's third person liking this. I don't like Max's outfit. Like, I think the jeans and basketball thing worked better last time.
Science!
My science? I like it raw.
Come on, Max, get up there. We need to get up and talk to the... I'll get that after them. We get these acorns. Yeah, we get it. You said it 3 times. Sorry, Radler. Mute next time. I'll let you know when I'm going to say it next time. You can mute. Hey, everybody. I don't like Max's clothes. I feel like he's dressed a bit of a pillock in comparison.
Man's gotta eat.
You watch. This is where Microsoft introduce a cash store or something. You can buy new outfits. Should be enough acorns, I think. Then I needed some other things, didn't I? I need some... Okay, so I need a different axe to get feathers. What was I using feathers for in the last playthrough? They were important, weren't they? Oh, I made some stupid roof out of them, didn't I? You know what, before we go back, let's do a tiny bit more exploration. I'm feeling this. I want to get high so I can... Talk about drugs. I want to get high so I can have a look around. Just mute now. Ooh. I'll tell you what we're going to learn up here.
Just looking, I promise.
This will be sort of out towards all of the unfinished biomes, right? Look. There's apparently shitloads to do and bosses and story stuff, but obviously it's an unfinished game, so eventually they're going to pad all this out. And there's a pond-like area in the distance, I think. Collect these, because this is for arrows. I don't know where I got these from before, because I've not found a thistle up to this point. What else did I need? I was doing this just for the base thing, wasn't I? Doing this for the chest. Damn, this is a lot of thistle noodle things. It's probably doing me for the rest of the playthrough. What broke the family-friendly thing, Easy Green? Sorry? I've been trying to remember as I've been playing. Let's see if I can get under the tree, because obviously that was a big deal in the first game. But there was wolf spiders under it last time, and if there's one thing I'm certainly not... You get some on the tutorial, maybe. In the... Yeah, in the thing. In the cave. Or the office thing. Am I strong enough to kill a butterfly? Oh, the butterfly animation.
Just looking, I promise.
In the first game, there was a lab in the hedge, wasn't there?
Science!
Shall we have a little nosy at the edge of the map? Because this stuff doesn't look like... I'll get the acorns, but let's go have a look. There's a bombardier beetle. I don't really want to fight a bombardier beetle. There's usually a DVD. Yeah, in a park hedge especially. Do I fight it? Am I feeling that brave? I'm warlord. Do you use? I don't equip it, I'll just drink from it. Actions. Consume.
Ah, that hit the spot.
Change to pollen arrows. Oh, that's a lot of health. These things stink as well and they fire shit at you. I haven't pulled something else, have I? No? Collecting mine. Yeah, I suppose. We'll go. Well, yeah. I'm sure I'll warm to the buggy system eventually. There it comes! Run, 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 run! What's on this side? There's another one. Whoa! There we go! There we go! You are affected by sizzle. Craft consumables like smoothies to reduce negative effects. Not even anything specifically surprised we're not playing more with the new toy. Yeah, I did. For some reason, it did feel like. I mean, I can't have the controls I want for it, which is annoying. But also, I don't know. It just. I'm so tuned to listening out for insects that when Martin's making sounds himself, yeah, it was getting to me. I was a bit bamboozled at the time. Bombardier parts. Because one of those, second time I tried, my buggy went to the grave. I'm not sorry. Yeah, I'll get used to it. Ooh, hello. Trinket. Blistering boiler. Oh god, that's why I filled up on this shit, look. How do I drop? Drop stack. New trinket. What does a blistering boiler do? The final hit in a 3-hit combo emits a sizzling blast wave. What's my current trinket? Fully charged bow shots. Alright, let's do this. So apparently, I'm going to be able to do a bunch of AoE damage. Controlling thing in fair, but in general, buggies are definitely worth it. I'm sure as I'll adjust to it in the future. Because it looks like it's going to become an integral part of the playthrough, right? But same as anything, I always like going very slowly through games. Oftentimes, the fastest option is not the most attractive for me, but we'll get around to it, I'm sure. What, a bombardier beetle ate your mount, Bradway? Shit. Well, we're gathering not only acorn shells that I came out to go and find, we're also... That sounds like a bigger spider than I... No, it's just an Arbweaver Junior. Oh, hello. So, Arthur, welcome to the stream. I'm about to go to the edge of the available map and see what it looks like. Yes, you heard me kill your kindred. Come down here and fight me. Ooh. Not like that. Fuck, I was hoping for a good screenshot, but I just got hurt. Ooh, shit. Okay, right, let's just let the bandage do the fucking Keatling. Stop like fanning about taking screenshots. In fact, jump down, I want a good screenshot. Don't jump over that thing like a little... I mean, I might be able to just get a good thumbnail just of the spider itself. Ooh. Maybe not. God, you look gormless, Max. Has anybody ever told you? Have they ever told anybody that I don't like Max's armour? It's an open area, so I couldn't maintain the distance. You arachnid. I'm going to have plenty of spider-based screenshots over thumbnails. Ooh, you've got a new attack, I think. There's the sizzle wave, look. 1, 2, 3. Wow, I like that blast wave thing. Plenty of web fiber too. I also need to check the thing, don't I, after? Okay. So this apparently is the edge of the known world.
Just looking, I promise.
7th Master something. 7th Master of the 7th Puppet. Nice. I'm sure Dave Mustaine's very happy with that. You Sothan are you well? Probably good in group fights, yeah. It's an AoE. It'll work as like a bit of a... It'd probably work as a poison build, I suppose, if you're fighting multiple things. Another AC/DC. Eric, stop being insincere. You didn't miss the gym, did you, Sothan, waking up this late? This is further away than I thought. But it's going to give us a bit of context on where we're going and, like, oh, hello, who are you? What are you? Oh, okay, yeah, I can fight you, I'm fine. There's not two of you, is there? Oh, fuck this.
Now that's correct.
Okay. You know what, Grounded? I'll give you that. Very good, very good. I've got no... Oh, I wanted to take a screenshot of it, but it won't do it. No! Ooh, this trinket, by the way. And I could do with the lava spikes, actually. Acid glands I could definitely do with. Get rid of that. Oh, that's my trinket, isn't it? Drop 2 stacks of these. I don't need all of that. Anything I can eat. Or drink, maybe, now. I've already touched the camera. U, P. V, V. I just don't like this gormless idiot stance. You know what I mean? It's kind of ruining the screenshots at the moment. I mean, that's good. That's good in itself. Scrambled eggs with some cheese and diced ham plus some coffee in my light up Galaxian mug. I just love being an adult sort of thing. Well, I might kill a few of yous just to farm some. Fucking hell. Ow, you hurt a lot and you're going to hurt me even more. I used up my entire block counter and I can't heal anymore. That is so good. I think this trinket might be BIS at the moment. And I've got lucky to find that, because trinkets like a rare drop chance, aren't they? Got as much cream in my coffee, I'm going to buy them shoes with lights on and wheels. And a wheel next. What, wheelies? Heelys, that's what they were called, right? Something you look sick. It's better in the ant cave, yeah, the real hunchback. That'll get ironed out, I'm sure, right? This game's a work in progress, but it's annoying at the moment. Well, what's this? Science and math stuff. Disgusting. Oh, D&D stuff. Crucial encounter. Is this the DM's handbook? The village of Deep Creek. Have I got my fucking alerts? Sorry, everybody. I don't know why my alerts keep muting. It's when I'm fannying about with
nerds.
No, not with nerds. What's the one I'm fannying about with the to-do list? Look.
Refund bits, bitch.
Yeah, hey, there was a trinket, wasn't there, actually, to unlock... Not a trinket, there was like a mutation you could unlock for luck. What was it called? Coup de grace, I think? It's a good drawing. The DM has a future in concept art. Certainly. Could work at a game studio one day, so I can imagine. Obsidian might even hire him, if they still make games.
Science!
Give me that pink goop.
Right, we've got what we needed. We've got plenty of acorns, so I should be able to stop worrying about acorns going forward. Let's go back to base. We'll finish building as much stuff as we can. I want to get this building project finished. I am kind of leaning towards building around here somewhere. But I kind of want, because we built obviously as low as possible last time, didn't we, in the other game, which was sea level. And it was good because the area was quite wide open, but we never had that strong a view unless we went up the tower. But given how big this game is, I feel like it might be better to contextualise where we are within the park if we have the base high up and we have a view of it all. Plus, when they add a bunch of shit, it will act as a nice reminder of... Not reminder, but it'll act as a nice reveal when we can see the new stuff from our balcony of our base, right? Not another sea... No, not another sea base. I'm going for... yeah, we're going to go for some elevation, so... If they give you a machine gun, this would be pretty much be Starship Troopers. Yeah, it would. But slightly more mature writing, I think.
We could bottle that up and make a killing.
Happy. Very happy. That was good. That was some good roaming. And I've not died today, apart from the hot dog revelation. So there's been no deaths via stupidity, which I'll take. Even though Team 2 still got shit on. Team 1 still got... I didn't need to drink that. Shit. I meant to do that, and then this. And then the next one I find is going in there as well, and we've got 2 in reserve. It's afraid as he puts his hand on a caterpillar. Everybody in the stream earlier was wanting me to slaughter a caterpillar. They're a friendly, big, lumbering, you are a full-blown orb weaver, and I would rather shit in my hand and clap than fight you right now. Fuck that. Yeah, wanted me to fight a caterpillar, and it was all adorable and just sat around doing not much of anything. That's a bee up there. Just get on. Just get on. I don't want to attract anything bigger than I can fight. Run! And Starship Trooper's been accused of fascism as well. I'm so glad I've come off the internet for the most part. I thought Starship Troopers was a silly movie when I was younger. Some scenes it really fucked me up. Is it violent? I can't remember it very much. You do that on stream? Do what, sorry, Bear? You wanted to fight the caterpillar, we want you to put it out of its misery. I didn't want to fight. I was just merely testing its capabilities to sustain serious amounts of abuse and damage. There's the boiling gland for the furnace, or whatever it is. Right. Please tell me that with this stuff, I can now make a dew collector. So that's hot deposited a bunch of items. So bamboozled. Oh, shit in your hands and claps. I'll do it off screen there. Right, please. Everybody pray that I can make a dew collector. So we can sort our water situation out. Ooh, hello. No. Can eat this, can't you? Aphid honeydew. Which I think honeydew is secreted from the bowels of an aphid. Via the anus. Good sustaining feces. Right, now I can scan this and it's going to tell me that I can make... dew collector. Ooh, new bow as well. Good. And what can I make with this? I've got more stuff than I can scan. Liquid Rage. Okay, that's just lava wall mounts. And we'll go Bombardier Beetle or Roach Chunk. Somebody write B or R for me. Astridence, that makes the heart grow fonder. Eric says, sorry, Augur says B, so we're going to go for Bombardier Beetle, because I can only... No, I can scan both. Never mind, I can scan both. Alright. Sizzling robes, boots, and the bomb buckler. Was it always 4 in the first game? The illusion of choice. Shut up. Schmitz, welcome to the stream. The stream's been rather poo heavy in the last few minutes. Yeah. Got a little bit fecal, it's true. Schmitz, how are we? Right, what was that Bombardier book? I'm so overwhelmed by this game at the moment. It's throwing so much stuff at me. Bomb. Perfect block with a light shield deals a high stun, but normal blocks have lower protection. The perfect block deals spicy damage and sizzle to attackers. The bomb buckler. This is green. Maybe stick with my ant one. But that's a tier 2. I'm assuming my ant one is a tier 1. Yeah. Alright, so the bomb buckler is the upgrade to my... If I'm going to build a spec around parry... Do I want to parry or... Do I build a poison build early? No, that feels a bit sweaty. It might be a bit too early for it as well. Ooh. Look at the tier 2 bow though. A high quality bow made of sinewy orb-weaver chunks. I think the answer is all of the above, yeah. I know it isn't Radware, I was thinking ahead. Like if I could start to create a build that was based around doing dots. Because it was massive in the first game. Don't know if you're slowing down the fight, poison damage would help immensely, I imagine. Yeah, well, I've got a buckler so far instead of a shield, so parries are important. And the current buckler that I've got, the proc on it is if you hit a perfect block, it deals damage back. But if I could find one that deals poison damage, because you remember the poison build from the last one, that poison build that I got set up with the Broodmother. Can you remember the infected, not the infected Broodmother armor, but the Broodmother armor and the Black Widow dagger that had a big poison proc on it, and one of the shields had made the enemy weak to poison. And there was a point there where I was just I would just one parry plus a couple of hits and then just sit back and watch everything's health go. It was so satisfying. I don't know how useful it would be in the early game, but there's probably not a great deal of poisonable stuff in the early game. Yeah, there is, Rad, where it's a bit bamboozling. Kepler, welcome to the stream. We've made some good progress today. Got a new shield. Things are going well. Kepler, are you welcome? Better crits, yeah. See, I could sacrifice armor in this build and go for triple hit damage on this dagger. Like, if I was to build a rogue set and go for triple hit damage, I would take more damage, but just have to rely on my skill at perfect parrying. Because it would then be perfect parry and then bing bang point like that. And with the new trinket I've got, that triple hit would do shitloads more damage, and I'd get the sizzle prop from the trinket.
A fine piece of handiwork, Mr. Smalls.
Oh, my brain is absolutely swimming now. Right, let's put some shit away finally. Good. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Can I just... yeah. Bombardier parts. Get rid of everything I don't need. Why is some stuff not going into the... there we go. Lovely. Keep all of this stuff out, right? There's something I don't need? No?
Sub to the Sotan, everyone.
It's written on screen now. I like the gear progression in this game. It feels pretty good. It really does schmitz, yeah. The thing that I really like about this game is that the specs are based on gear. Like, you do have a tiny little bit of... You've got mutations which you can swap in and out that do certain things. Like, what would that do? So that's for stealth attacks. Like, if I start using daggers more, or swords more. Kill 40 creatures with swords. I should maybe go out and kill another 6 creatures with this sword so I can get that up. And then we'll be able to swap in that mutation. So I'm currently spears. And who needs it, right? Blade Master, though. So that is how I start my mornings. Offense is the best defense. And parrying might be even better. Sorry, yeah, the progression in this game, especially on the harder difficulties where it is very much necessary, is built entirely on the level of your gear. So if you got naked again, you wouldn't be a speck, would you? You'd just be naked and susceptible to as much damage as you took at the start of the game. Like, there's no fucking easy option RPG system or anything. It's all about like gear setup, and yeah, it's really cool. As you can tell by the fact that somebody as stupid as me, that's just as rubbish at video games, is already theorising cool new builds and stuff that could, you know. People are far too good and lovely to be associated with this Southern trash. Yeah, I think... I don't want to keep talking about it, but I think the forest is a good contrast to this. Nothing against the people that made the forest, because I respect the blind, but I think it's clear what a AAA developer can do with a survival game. When you look at this and you look at just how intricately all the combat systems and stuff are put together, and yeah, they're different beasts entirely, aren't they?
Lighten up. It ain't so bad.
Because this is the way this is put together is so super cool. Took 3 weeks to complete. Well, I don't suppose length is something you can really hold against a game, right? I just realised, but yeah, it's only a short game. But I don't think it's that the game lacks, that Forest lacks content as much as the story part that I think was added later on is just a little thin. Does that make sense? But then again, the story part of the Forest isn't interested in the main game, right? We realised yesterday, everybody, we continued discussing the Forest after. Do you know what the biggest and most irrelevant part of that game is? The bit that takes place in the forest. Like, you could go from the plane crash to that red tunnel, skipping the entire forest and the entire cave network, and the plot would not miss a single beat. Like, sorry, I've got to stop talking about the forest, but I am just farming stuff at the moment. You want swords, sub to the Southern. Want trash, sub to the Southern. I try to sub to the Southern every day, but I can't log in. Is that fixed now, by the way, Bear? I think you already said it was fixed, didn't you? Right, I'm going to go get one more weed stem. What's the circle around the chop logo? Isn't that supposed to be going up? Like when I hold it? Like it's like a progress circle or a use item thing. But it doesn't seem to be responding. So then, if you believe that, then why do you pay me to advertise so heavily? I've already received, by the way, a load of abusive messages from him that I haven't managed to write it in this game yet. And I didn't write it at all in the forest. Oh, imagine making SOS on the floor, on the beach, but instead of it being SOS, it was... Imagine. Too many coffee grounds and not enough space in my bin. That's an analogy for something, but I don't know what. The cookery can whip up meals. Place the correct ingredients and it will cook them over time. So these are meals, aren't they? I don't know, did I eat it? Have I eaten that? Where's that? We'll have a good sort of this at some point. I thought I had a meal. Did it spoil? It might have done. We used to spoil. mean, you could line them up to kind of say sub to the Soth then. Oh, sorry.
Some first-class barbecue right here.
Yeah, I do. I think stuff's been spoiling. I need to sort my inventory system out, don't I? Right. Next off, I'm going to just build a tiny little light. Ooh, I forgot you exist. You're definitely the next priority on this area. That I need to make. We need to pick a base location. That's got to be when the playthrough comes full time next week. We have to sort this out first, Joe. Let's just sneak it on the back here. No. That's so... 3 pebbles. I literally just pay you in coffee grounds, which I then assume you eat. Let there be no confusion. Stubble eats the coffee grounds. How dare you? That's how I've got so big and strong. I'm actually out of pebbles, that's tragic. Oh, I'm out of weed stems as well. I don't need... No, I need 2 weed stems, 3 pebbles, and some crude rope. Let's sleep. Been a lot of infrastructure stuff today, and I didn't get as much exploration as I was hoping for, but the infrastructure work needs doing. And we'll remember in 1,000 hours when I'm enjoying the fruits of today's labour. The time at the early part of the playthrough when I was merely wandering around.
That's fresh.
Living on the feet of the burger van or whatever it is. You let him have coffee? Whenever I think of eating coffee grounds, I think of Crichton from Red Dwarf. And was there an episode where he ate... There was spooning in coffee in some kind of western setting? What did I say I needed? Weed stems and... The weirdest episodes of Red Dwarf was where Crichton went and started, like, messing around with, like, a load of scrap and building weird stuff. Still can't knock them out, can I? I forgot what I needed. My brain's gone all... I need pebblets, don't I? Pebblets, weed stems... Oh, when Lister made robots have, like, weird sex. Yeah. Yeah, with, like, Bane stood around in a cage. That was a bit odd. Or where Hal, or whatever he was called, ran a leisure centre. George of the Jungle was Brendan Fraser. There's a scene where he's eating coffee beans. I don't think I've ever seen George of the Jungle, though. And this is an older memory than that film. I swear that there's probably... Was there a Western episode of... There must have been a Western episode of Red Dwarf. Gwynblade, good afternoon. Yeah, it was a 90s sci-fi TV show. It's no longer a surprise that the youth haven't heard of anything now, is it? Because like, it used to be... Not having heard of something used to be a sign of like cultural ignorance, but now, with no monoculture, it's just a sign that your algorithm took you in a different direction, right? Never heard in the US, at least not to my knowledge. We're trying to sober him up by making him eat instant coffee, that's it, yeah! So there isn't, There was one where Crichton thinks he's in a western. 6-4, good afternoon. That sounds familiar because he's like sat around a table, isn't he? And they're like spoon feeding him instant coffee. It's funny now I think about it. 6-4, good afternoon. Right, want some more weed stems? I don't know if I've picked a strange area, but I feel like I'm travelling a lot for basic materials in this. But I really want to find a base location. That's got to be the first job when this becomes full-time next week, then. Like, find a base location and start and pick a spec, because we need to start gearing towards a proper play style, don't we? Because if I can find some kind of armour setup or some kind of proper build, go nerdy on it like we did with Fallout, for example. See if we can find something that matches my skill set as well, because that's also going to hold me back in war mode. I reckon we're probably better focusing something around parrying, because if I can get the good parry timing down, like we'll go for parrying and triple attack, and any armour that increases my triple attack, which I think is like the rogue armour. But I wonder, no, because I was going to say maybe we use the two-handed like dagger things, but that won't work either, will it? Because you can't block. Or maybe I could parry with the weapons, but that's risky.
Didn't even need instructions.
Nice, okay, we've got the dew collector. This place is a mess. People who haven't played Grounded before, what do you reckon for a base? Do you think the base in the tree would be good? Even though it's like all the way on one end of the map? Because the tree's here. I think that's the tree there. Or you can see the whole thing. Optical discs at the ice cream cart in the front of the snack bar.
Raw science.
Very raw. Yeah, the only thing with Shaggy Dan is it's very, very way off the edge of the map. Can you do a base that hangs from something rather than rests upon something? Possibly. Yeah, maybe. Or I could maybe simulate it to look like that. Well, there's the molten biome, look, the fire pit, the ice biome, the ice cream cart. Do you know what I'm going to do with the last bit of the stream? Because we've been doing a lot of sort of basic sort of infrastructure work today. Let me clear my inventory. We're going on an adventure to finish the stream. You can parachute reaps. Yeah, you use these dandelion tufts and float down from things. What am I like for arrows? 20. That might be enough. In fact, let's build some more really quick. Let's go and check out the ice biome. Arrows. Arrows? I missed the pond as we build a massive base on there. Yeah, the pond base in the last run was tippy top. Okay, right. I've saved, haven't I? I've not saved all day. What time have we got left? 15 minutes. Do I have enough time to get to the snow biome? I think I do. Yeah, I was thinking that, Reeves. But the problem is like, the further away from the tutorial area you get, the higher risk of things just eating your fucking base. Yeah, I suppose I'll use Martin for this. Martin!
Come on over here.
I dare watch Red Dwarf, as I expect it was much more aimed at 14-year-old me than the current one, yeah.
Woo! My heart is pumping.
Right, this is the new mount system, everybody. I tamed this mount and called it Martin. Problem is,
Take a breath, big guy.
I can't rebind the controls at the moment. It's not something they've remembered to put in the game. Early access, don't forget. So until they put it in, it's a bit difficult for me to control. So I probably won't use it too much until that's fixed. But it's pretty cool. Cool system. That's the camera, isn't it? So don't forget they were filming a documentary on us. What's this area? Ow! Sorry, Martin took the damage, not me. Oh, mosquitoes. This was foolish. See, I lose my element of stealth and carefulness by buggying everywhere. This is further than I've ever been. Whoa! Okay, we're at the snow biome. Alright, go. No, go. Go home.
See you, little fella.
Look, everybody, the snow biome.
Too hot for this place.
Ooh, it's cold as well. Who knew?
Just looking, I promise.
Oh, the grass is frozen. Frosted grass. Does it get me anything? I'm really hungry and thirsty. Is that ice? Ice splinter. Now let's eat before I starve to death.
Who's gotta eat?
The potion for it, yeah. What are you? You're a very dead something. It's just a dead weevil that froze to death. You can wear armour in it. Damn, that looks ace though. Look how cool that looks. Obviously we pretend it wouldn't melt immediately, but... Your character looks like that tall tree character from that film. Yeah, that supervillain thing. Yeah, it does actually. I'm surprised nobody's brought that up, actually. Not related to anything you've said or done, it's just a general question. Are the contents of the roadmap considered to be known, or are they considered spoiler? I aren't looking into the roadmap at all, Radway. Sorry, as we'll just play whatever comes out. Treebeard, that's him, yeah. I appreciate you asking though, Azar, as always. Can I cut you down yet? No. I was hoping that we could at least have a quick run in, but... I'm assuming I can eventually get all the way into the ice cream cart. This game's got some fucking charm to it, alright. Is everybody aware that Hollow Knight is on Game Pass? Do you know what? End of the transfer market, Leeds news as usual. Follow Co Carnage on Twitter. So while I was on there yesterday, I saw him apologising for a tweet that he'd put out. That's apparently he started Silk Song yesterday and said, "You know what? I'm not quite feeling a Metroidvania at the moment, so I'm going to shelve this and I'm going to come back to it when I'm in the mood. And I'm sure I'm going to love it." And everybody was fucking furious with it because they thought that he didn't like it as a result, and then there was a massive shitstorm, caused a load of problems, everybody was arguing, so he had to delete his comment. So honestly, it broke Steam yesterday, yeah. They look at Game Pass right now. They really do.
I like it raw.
And everyone's like, "Ha! I knew it was shit." And everyone's like, "Oh, I didn't care about it anyway. Oh, it's not my cup of tea. Oh, it's big bing bang points, all that rubbish." Doesn't seem like the type to apologise. I think he said I took the tweet down so everybody stopped fighting. I don't think he apologised. He just explained why he removed it, so it wasn't a battleground for fucking idiots. It was cool, yeah. It's a weird thing. I'll go outside, yeah. Touch grass, I'll go outside. So dumb. For a community like fucking... Yeah. Again, though, I agree with Windblade. The word community is so fucked in the topic sentence like that, because what can it represent? Like, the people I know who was excited for Silksong are Razor and Azar. They do not... whatever that was does not represent Razor and Azar, does it? Still, I don't like the word community. I shouldn't use it. The internet is alright. They should just ban keyboards. It's true. I've played Hollow Knight. If you're into sort of retro-ish style Metroidvania games, it's one of the finest ever, I think. But if you're not, probably not. Although it might be the kind of game that could get you into those things. Right, I thought I'd be able to do a lot more when we went and explored over there, but I don't think it's there's a great deal to do. You, sir, come here. I need orb weaver pieces. Yeah, if I can buff that third strike on this dagger. If I can buff that third strike with whatever armor as possible, I'm just going to have to go incredibly risky and aim to take as little damage as possible. Six out of 10. Sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. You, however, eating that little bird is not on. Piss off. Don't you know that you're defined by the worst people who are even remotely in your vicinity? That's why we are all either commies or Nazis. When Hollow Knight was first announced to be in development by one guy who left his job to work as a game dev, most of all the comments were shitting on it as another 2D platformer in an already oversaturated market, and then proceeded to be one of the most successful Steam games in existence. Still 6 out of 10, overrated and not iconic. Literally not anticipated. There we go, right, I've killed enough enemies to get the Blade Master mutation. I think it goes back to what we were saying before, though, and I'm not blaming anybody here because I'm just as guilty of it. There we go, we've got the Sword Blade Master. Sword attacks lower damage inflicted by enemies for a short duration. So that, now I've got the Sword mutation, that might counter the lack of armour from wearing a bit more of a speed-based armour set, right? What a flop. 0 concurrent players. Okay. I've been in a bit of a strange mood today, you can probably tell. But with a bit of luck, we've got some good stuff done. And if it wasn't for that one cock-up, I wouldn't have lost any chops either. Community means 1% of the people who play indie games that also go on Twitter. Get with the times, old man. 0 concurrent players, yeah. Yeah, but think about it, Radware. If it's a 10-hour game, in a couple of days, that concurrent players might have gone down by like 40%, and that's a sign of a dying game, that, Radware. Better get out before you get wrapped up in it. Bad camera, laggy. Right, I think this is what I need to make then, right? The final 3 hit combo. So let's make the tier 1 rogue set, which is the red ant stuff. Just need 2 crude rogue. Hollow Knight in a 10-hour gate, what, 12-ish? Dying game, the Valheim community will hear about this, watch my word. Something that I always end up on in discussions like this. It is very depressing in the modern era that we all, because we're all guilty of this, we all spend more time talking about Joe Bloggs' reaction to art than the art itself. And I know calling video games art can be wanky to some, but you know what I mean? I said art because it covers games and film and stuff. We spend too much time giving credence to what average Joe thinks about the stuff, and spend more time talking about that than we do about talking about the. I don't get why you guys dislike Hollow Knight that much, but yeah, there's no reason to discuss about it. Nobody here dislikes Hollow Knight, Radwa. Which bit did you? Sorry, genuinely, Radwa. which part did you think was us disliking it? Yeah, we were pretending that we were talking about the dumb response online and we were mocking it. Hollow Knight looks fucking top. Bad graphics, really laggy. Alright, that should be all of the new ant armor.
Take your best shot.
Oh god, I look like a... Okay, it's not the best looking gear in the world, but... Where's the chest piece that I made? There. I hate to be that guy, but I never got into Hollow Knight. There's a lot of that going around as well, but sincere, right? Yeah. Six out of 10. Like a 90s streak. I do. I look like a bad guy from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Just like shredded. Fuck. Reminds me of the bit of the people Doom saying where was PvP. A number of companies are no longer sponsoring teams for tournaments. We're not even sure there's going to be a tournament the entire season. It's kind of underlined by there being multiple classes that can just kind of one-shot you at present. Sorry, what's that in response to, Sotha? The discussion of... Oh, for Doom saying in games. Yeah, precisely. Yeah, we give far too much... Let's have 2025 as the year where we talk about the games and the art or the music or the film instead, the actual thing, instead of the public's response to it, right? What was I going to do? Let's build some patches. A bit late to declare 2020. It is a bit. That is weird, Sothan. It's sad that it's going to disappear altogether. 2025 is the year of late declarations. The game never looked bad, but it's not my kind of game. I'd play it for a few hours and never touch it again. Yeah. I mean, nobody asked, but I'm going to interject mine as well. That's me too. But, yeah. But as a result, if I'm not the type of player that would play a game like that, then I am not the person that needs to be relied on to talk about it. Right? As I'm sure you understand yourself. I think the score in this game could use some more jungle beats for bug fights. Now, Eric, because we've got our new ice Mintito. I don't know what that means. The 2025 is the fiscal year of late declarations. Oh, this got giggly. Oh, fucking hell, I've run out of time nearly. Alright, that's good. So today, Ashley, before we go, can I fight a ladybug? If I can find a ladybug before we finish, we'll do that before the stream ends.
Make a killing.
Give me a ladybug. There was I saw one on the way here. That'll be the last thing we do today. I'll fight that fucking... There. Alright, I'm going to do something risky. I've got 3 heals. Holy fuck, they've got a lot of health on here as well. This is really going to test my spec. I may die here, but I've already died once today. Good luck, mate. Okay, so they do the attack. They do the sideways blast as well, don't they? And the charge. Okay, just range. Ooh!
Get fucking wrecked.
Got some work to do on my spec. Jesus. Let's collect my dubs.
Don't you go running off on me again.
I am sorry. That was hasty on my part. Oh God. We're friends now, right? I'm sorry. I'll see you next week. No, I'll see you on Tuesday, in fact, because I think Tuesday, boys and girls, with the forest coming to an end, is going to be the first day of Grounded 2 becoming the main playthrough on the channel. I still don't know what I'm going to play on the Fridays. I've not decided yet, and nothing's jumping out at me. But that's going to do it for this week. Thank you all for being here. I will see you all next week when this becomes the main game. You're all very lovely, but that is it. Smash it. Good. That was good. All right, I think we're honing in on a spec, but I might need to be slightly more powerful when it comes to fighting when it comes to fighting ladybugs. Every ladybug I killed was cheesing up in a leaf or something. Yeah, they're tough. You flew through the forest, honestly, and I missed most of it. Well, it's all there on YouTube, Timmy, if you want to punish yourself by watching this rubbish. At least Team 1 wasn't ultimately fucked by the hot dog. Team 1 got fucked by a hot dog. Lovely. Fridays will be a James Pond 3. Right, that is going to do it for today. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Good work, Team 2. You've got the victory. I'll pay that out after marbles and stream races, but given it's Friday, let's do exactly that. Lovely. I think the points are shared, actually, this week. And I'll be back and grounded Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday coming up. Come on. First off, though. James Pond 3 has 0 concurrent players on Steam. Didn't even have any a week after its release. Maybe I'm not excited about it then. There's a lot of people who think every game has to be advertised to them. There's also, Shaggy Dan, a lot of people who think that things they don't do. There's a lot of people that don't do things with a vague sense of superiority, right? So you get a lot of, never my thing to begin with. Sick of spending my time reading things I don't like or agree with, but I have a hard time ejaculating. Boys and girls of the Doomhaus, if you'd like to take part in today's marbles and stream races, then now's the time to do it. Because the Doomhaus Discord is split straight down the middle between those with green names and those with orange names, which is randomly assigned when you join via the link down below or the !Discord command. If you would like to be a green or an orange, you know where to go. And the greens or oranges, as you can see at the top left, compete at the end of every stream to determine which is the best team. The winner of marbles wins a point for their team and a point for their own annual total, wearing the golden name in Discord. If you'd like to climb the leaderboard, then you must enter marbles right now, and if your marble wins, you get to be the person of the century of the day, and you get to have the golden name, and everybody thinks you're amazing. If you'd like to join in for today's marbles, the password is... Ladybird.
He's def looking for recommendations. Let's go. Everyone suggests a game.
Go on, everybody suggest a game. I'll ignore all of them. Roger that. Right, we have Martin for the greens. Shaggy Dan for the oranges. Sothan for the greens. Tagslap for the oranges. Scotty for the greens. Cats for the greens. Azar for the greens. Gwynblade for the greens. Kepler for the oranges. Lundios, good afternoon, for the greens. Polar for the greens. Azzy for the oranges, welcome to the stream. Eric for the greens. Schmitz for the oranges. Radware for the greens. Timmy for the greens. Easy Green for the greens.
This one might be a bit obscure, but the characters and story are great.
Okay.
Try Tetris on Friday.
Ooh, you could play like physicsy games on a Friday because there's like gravity in that, right? Chalice, welcome to the stream. Is in. Reaps in. Easy Green in. Monrot in. 6-4 in. For the greens. Cardi, welcome to the stream. For the greens. This is a lot of green today, by the way. I'm nervous. Cardi in. Bear for the greens. Auger for the greens. Dougie for the greens. 6-4 simply says no. Like a busman's holiday, right? Alright. 25 marbles out of the race. First person to pick up these one tips will go. Make sure you're on this list. We have Martin, Shaggy Dan, Sothan, Tagslack, Scotty, Katz, Azar, Gwynblade, Kepler, Lundios, Polar, Azzy, Eric Schmitz, Radware, Timmy, Easy Green, Reeps, Monrock, Cellist, 6-4, Cardi, Bear, Auger, and Dougie. Fuck off is that 6 oranges. Six oranges and 19 greens. Woo! Are you on, Shaggy Dan? I'm hoping you aren't suddenly. You are. That is brutal. It's been a lot more even recently. Fucking orange is having a life. Be more like the greens. Eric says 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Usually oranges, I'd be confident, but I can't see it right now with the amount of greens away. The level is Death Alley. 25 enter. Reaps, I'm not so confident. Good luck, team. Does Cellist get his first marbles win for 3 years? No, coming up 2 full years. Borderlands? Yeah, I don't fancy the Borderlands game. I'm not really much a fan of the humour in.
We all know it's rigged by the twat streamer, so it doesn't matter.
Shit. 3, 2, 1, skip.
Orange is giving up. What fucking lovers?
Lovers? He's found out what goes on in Orange HQ. A bot. Oh, Mindrake took a good lead there for the Oranges, speaking of which, but he's fallen behind. Eric in the lead now. The Demon has taken charge. Here comes Tag Slack and Gwynblade neck and neck. We somehow still have an Orange in the top 2. Cardi, thank you for the bits. The Demon's sneaking through. Kepler straight through for the Oranges. Go on, Kepler. Fuck him over. Good straight narrow this. Timmy's right behind, though. Okay, he's falling behind. Here comes the Demon. Can the Demon have a better run through the Dingle Danglers? Schmitz is here to assist Kepler, but Kepler is steaming through. Katz is doing some massive stunts in the background. Okay, this is a good run from Kepler. Eric's desperate for his Eurovision spot. Here comes Schmitz as well. 2 oranges in the top 2. Kepler. Shit. Kepler at some bobbly bits. Tag Slack and Schmitz now here to take his place in first and second. Gwynblade's fallen. Cellist has fallen. It's not going to be Cellist. Can Schmitz do what Cellist couldn't? Kepler's already cheering on his Schmitz, who's come in to help. Tag Slack's here, though. Martin might cause trouble. Come on, Schmitz, hold it down. Martin's right behind him. Can Schmitz get lucky? He's got a lot of work to do. Mindrake's right behind. The Oranges are doing well to stay in this. Martin seems to be the only hope for the Greens right now, but he has managed to get himself in second. We need Schmitz not to get fucking pegged. Martin gets pegged. It doesn't pay off for him. Can these 2 Oranges do the undoable? Have we got 2 Oranges in first and second when there was only 6 against 9?
Told you.
I'm not even mad. That was wild. That was Schmitz. What a fucking hero. Mindrake, what a hero as well. That was pretty good. Press 1 if you want credit for seeing it come in.
On jeans.
What's that? Jeans. Schmitz. Don't shit your jeans. Annie's gone into Discord immediately, so that is done. That is good work. Mindrake. Schmitz. Effortless. And Kepler would have been the other one, were it not for the elimination. Right, 6-4, the crown comes off. Schmitz, the crown comes on. That's got to be good for Schmitz's 2025 campaign, right? We're going to do stream races after this, so hold your bumholes. Schmitz on 8 now, 4 points behind Chaz. Could cause a late surge. Fucking hell. Martin, Radware, Lumbios, Tags like Scotty, Gwynblade, Cellist, Reaps, Kepler, Katz, and Dougie all got shit on. Eric, no, sorry, Mindrake second. Timmy got third. That was dumb. I can't believe that. Tagstack was also very close until getting pegged. Yeah, it was looking good, Kepler, I'll be honest. Second group of dingle danglers that he just ignored was bizarre. Yeah, I've never seen somebody go straight through like that. Barring eliminations, I wonder what the chances were for almost every orange to be in the front. Yeah. Very good. Right then. Oranges, 1, 2, 5. Lovely. 44 points behind. We're holding on. We're doing exactly what we need to do. Now let's move over into stream races and secure it, shall we? Lovely. Thank you all for the bits, by the way. I appreciate it. Especially Schmitz and Cardi. 2 of the wildest typos. Good effort. Streamer using a boost button under the desk. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been 5 long days of confusion in the forest and good chopping in Grounded. Are we ready for the final act of the week? 2 runs of stream races. If you would like to join for stream races, you need to type the word race in a moment. I'll tell you when. And if your car wins this first round, now, go, bang, race, race, race. You get a bonus point for your team. So if the oranges win this race, yeah man. If the greens win this race, no man.
Hey man, what's up? I'm practicing for
We have Paula, Shaggydan, Olga, Lundius, Radway, Martin, 6-4, Bear, Schmidt, Sofan, Mindray, Eric, Reeves, Easy Green, Kepler, Azzy, Cardi, Dougie, Cats, all in. Shut up talking about your dry turkey, Eric. We're going to focus the front car and face backwards, and then I'll do the stubble around after this, and I'll win us another point. Best of luck, team. Let's begin. Sofan with a good, strong early boost, gets way out ahead of the pack, and this is extremely green. Ooh dear. Schmitz is the highest orange right now in 10th. This is bad. Sofan in the lead for the oranges then. For the greens, I should say. Radway, green. Eric, green. Martin, green. Everybody's fucking green. Eric's taken first place though. Knocks Sofan off. Is there an orange anywhere to be seen? Schmitz still the highest in 10th. This is bad. Sofan's in the lead, but he's got stuck on this bullshit. He's also helped over by Eric, but August stuck the landing. Beautiful work. Eric takes Mindray out of the fray.
A dry turkey.
Mindray is gone. Auger doing well now. Auger clean through. This looks like an unfixable situation. Mindray is the most advanced orange now in 9th. Auger's hit trouble. It's going to need to be serious trouble though, because Mindray's only in 9th because of respawns. Azzy now in... No, Shaggydan in 6th. But Shaggydan's only in 6th because he fell off the level. These lot are fighting. Auger. Schmitz takes out Eric. Eric for the greens is removed from the back. Auger, Sothan, Radware in the lead. Who else is here? Shaggydan is still registered as being in 6th, but is so far behind. Santa takes out...
Exclamation mark boom.
Santa has deleted Sofan. That could put Shaggydan in 5th. It has. Eric goes for a boom, takes out Bear.
Eat shit beach.
Not bad, not bad. August taking himself out. Shaggydan could cause some problems here. Cardi now in first place. Martin in 2nd. Shaggydan's in 5th. Shaggydan's in 4th. He's not that far behind, you know. Just need Cardi to have some trouble and Auger to fall off. Eric, Santa, Schmitz, thank you all for the bits. Eric, thank you for the big bits. Look, Shaggydan is right there. Shaggydan's in 3rd. Come on, Shaggydan, hold it down. Come on, Cardi, we're going to need a mistake from you. That's not bad. But then again, Shaggydan's probably going to make the same mistake, right? A boom comes in from Auger, and he has nailed Shaggydan specifically. That single boom from Auger has changed everything. However, Schmitz did fuck everybody else over, which is good. Auger has been deleted by Eric. Polar as well. Shaggydan, get your respawn. Shaggydan respawns into 1st, I swear.
Don't rub another man's rhubarb.
Santa booms Radware out of the way as well. Shaggydan in 1st place for the oranges.
Exclamation
mark boom. Cardi got a good respawn. Fuck, Shaggydan, quick, get around him, get around him, get around him. Shaggydan's in the lead for the oranges. This is bullshit. How has this happened?
Baidan again.
Joe Baidan? Shaggydan boost. They're going to try and take Shaggydan out. Auger is absolutely piling bits in. Can Shaggydan avoid this? Everybody in the top avoided it. Shaggydan, go. They're trying to get him. This hits Shaggydan. Shaggydan, go. No. And Cardi doesn't get a hit. Oh, that was so close as well. So close. Shaggydan had that. Shaggydan gets hit by this and Cardi doesn't, right?
Joe Biden, wake up.
Wait, Dougie gets the... If Shaggydan lands and Cardi doesn't, Cardi actually landed on the track. Oh, it got sent up again. Polar and Shaggydan are neck and neck. Polar for the green. Shaggy Dad in second for the oranges. Shaggy Dad boost. Shaggy Dad boost. Boost. Oh. Fucking hell, the greens, with all their numbers, had to spend a fucking fortune to make that happen, and they nearly didn't. Shaggy Dan, one of the best performances in stream races ever, but Polar was just too much. Whew. Unfortunately, he was shaggable. August 2nd, Easy Green 4th, Cardiff 5th, Martin 6th, Sothan 7th, Dougie 8th. That was wild. Augur, thank you for the massive bits. Santa, thank you for the big bits. Eric, thank you for the big bits. Schmitz, thank you for the big bits. That's dumb. Oh, that would have been so good if Shaggy Dan had pulled that off. Right, Shaggy Dan, the only orange in the top, 8th? And he nearly got second. Joe Biden, wake up. Polar, good work then. Person of the century, not person of the century, the bonus point goes to the greens. Shaggy Dan, the greens now on 170 to the orange 125. Let's go do the stubble around, shall we? If it wasn't for Polar, Augur would be the enemy right there for blasting everybody away and ruining it. What? Shaggy Dan was in like 7th or something? Lovely. Didn't it all shake up from yours? It must have been somebody else, Augur. Right then, one final round. If you'd like to join for the stubble round, where I will be joining, and if I and I alone come first, the oranges gain a point, and if I and I alone come last, the oranges lose a point. Right, type the word race if you'd like to join me. You've got 26 seconds. Race, fucking race. We have in the stubble round. Sothan, Polar, Dougie, Stubbler, Schmitz, Mindright, 6-4, Shaggy Dan, Radway, Martin, Azar, Kepler, Augur, Tagslap, Cardi, Cats, Easy Green, Bear, Reeps, Azzy, Lundios, all in. Yeah, that's true actually. Augur did snipe one person and then everybody else got boomed away. Right then, where am I? I shall be focusing myself. I can't boost, I can't do any of the usual stuff. We're just going to have to hope that I can actually film myself. Come on, Stubble, you pillock. Get into the top 10 at least. I think I did. A boom come in early and chop Lundios. Where's 9th? Can I see myself on the 9th? I can. So we're going to be on Sothan cam until these two take themselves out and I get the overtake. Look at that jump from Stubbler. Look at this cornering. Yes! It's a dumb game. Lovely. Right, Stubbler is about to overtake Bear and get into the top 9. Here we go. Bear, I just need to get around if that's alright. If you could take yourself off the level, I would appreciate it. Okay, I might have pushed Bear off the level myself. Where are we going? What is this? Yes, thank you, Martin. Delete some people from in front.
Joe Biden, wake up.
Oh, I got that. I got that respawn. That was beautiful. I was respawning when Martin's bits came through. Pretty good. Right, oranges, if you're in front of me, boost. I need rid of you. Got round Dougie. Stubbler's in 10th. And Augur has deleted Dougie. Good.
Bye, Stubbler.
Goodbye. I think that was Dougie that said that. Although I have got stuff. Respawn, please. I've got a long way to fucking hell. Eric, what are we doing here? Ow. Rundio's taking himself out for the good of the oranges. Right, Cardi's packed in that pile. Sothan's taking him out. Just need to get around Eric. Azzy behind. Martin behind. Mindright behind. This is the way. Eric's trying to distract us. Did I pick the exact same level again? Eric, thank you for the bits. Everybody's going for their boost. Schmitz, boost. Who else is in front? Tagslap, boost. Stubbler in 7th. Eric, thank you for the bits. Augur takes out Bear. What was that cornering? What was that? I was on for an absolute stonewall overtake there. Thank you, Azzy, for the boost. Stubbler in 4th. The boom comes in from Martin, takes out Easy Green.
Take that tabula.
Auger takes out Azar. Subber in third. If it wasn't for that cornering, I'd be miles clear right now. Nice cornering. As he went straight over. Schmitz is behind. Tags like boost. We need Tags like and Schmitz to boost like maniacs. Cardi, help me stay on. Good. I fucked it. Does this hit Tags like? It does. It hits a lot of people apart from me. Eric got taken up in that as well. Which Paul is the problem. I don't know where Tag Slack is. Right, Stubbler in fourth. Oh, we're on the last stretch. Mind Right and Azara deleted from in front. I'm Stubbler in third. Schmitz, Tag Slack, it's just you two. Boost, boost, boost. Big boost. Get yourself off the level. Schmitz, big boost. Go. Tag Slack's behind. Stubbler in second. No, Schmitz, boost. No, don't boost now. Oh, if only I could boost. Schmitz has boosted, but it might be a little too late. Oh. Second, not bad. But it does mean the oranges don't gain the point. The greens, however, lose it. Shit. Well, that was close, that. I'll take that. The oranges came perilously close to gaining 2 points right there. Schmitz, it was a good effort. But from literally the other side of the world, you nearly made that happen. Cardi third, Reach fourth. Somehow won and lost on this. True. Schmitz, yeah, won fucking stream races and marbles today. Alright, points are all shared. That means golf is the decider. Golf then is in 2 hours and 42 minutes for those that fancy joining. A team point will be given out to the winner. Green versus orange. If the oranges can take that, then we gain another week where we gain marginal ground on the greens. But marginal ground means we aren't slipping further behind. We need to hold on to a less than 55 gap. Yeah. Right, as Easy Green comes over the finish line, Stubbler comes second in the Stubbler round. Shaggy Dan comes second in the... Not bad for a bunch of fucking 6 oranges or whatever we are, right? Lovely. But for now, I've screamed and I've shouted and I've probably pissed off all our neighbours. Therefore, let's get out of here, shall we? Starting with the prediction. Right, as the grounded stream ended with me dying to a hot dog, and I'm not kidding, Eric, in charge of Team 2 with a 50 grand investment, Eric and his 3 goons, we'll call it, beat Polar and his 5 Team 1 members. Eric, how much have you won? Good work, Team 2. Lovely. Right then. That means the Greens end the week 170 to 125. Next week then, on Monday, we're going to finish the forest. I'm going to put the key card on the boat. I'm also going to explore a few things like the snow biome and that kind of thing. Because I felt like it didn't feel like a... I don't know, it didn't feel right. Plus we didn't find the credits, so we'll find them on Monday. But then Grounded is going to become the main playthrough, probably by Tuesday, right? So, and then what I play on Friday, I don't know. I'm going to have to think of a game to play, because we're without Long Dark. That's not come out yet. My Winter Car's not out yet. Subnautica 2's not out yet. The Valheim update's not out yet, so we're going to have a little bit of a between period until all of those releases come out, so I'll think of something. Don't want to play KCD2 or The Forest 2 just yet, though. You just won 131k off a 50 grand investment. Right then, team scores end 170 to 125. If you'd like to compete in any of this rubbish, there'll be another Marbles again on Monday. There'll be more stream races on Friday. Lovely, lovely. Scores are going to be in the pins if you'd like to keep up on who has what, given that we're pushing close towards the end of the year, where Chaz might be the first person in all this time to win the first American Doom mug. Imagine. But for now, I'm getting out of here. Good stream. We got a lot of gear upgraded today. We got a lot of basic infrastructure. I can now make potions. I can now make food. We can now bake. We can now upgrade our gear. We can do all that rubbish. So it's been a good stream, but I think next week we need to focus early on the base, right? If you are staying on the platform, Cheeky is live right now, as is the Kilobits. I recommend a pair of them, but also look out for your Alcarions and your Chazes and your Siddleses and your fucking Chrismans and your all of the other people who stream in soft place. For now, however, that's it for me. I've talked enough shit. Thank you all for the bits. Thank you all for the subs, the hosts, the raids, and everything. No interest, Auger, I'll be honest. Thank you for all the bits during stream races, but for now, Eric, can I have a final word as I say? Auger, Martin, Easy Green, Eric, Schmitz, Radway, Reeps, Lundios, Kepler, Polar, Azzy, Tagslack, Bear, and everybody else who's been here today. I'll see you in golf. If I don't see you in golf, I'll see you in Discord. If I don't see you in Discord, I'll see you on Monday, bright and early, for more of the forest. But for now, final word from Eric is this: a bug's life. Stupid thing is, they're more common in the forest than they are here.
You stinky little bitch.